forgot to start this. I have to really make sure I'm on it whenever it comes to dual streaming on YouTube, since Twitch is fucking shitting itself constantly. If y'all, oh, I don't know if y'all have heard about it. We have a lot to talk about today, I'll be honest. Flip the cone! Flip the cone! It got modded so only I see it. But I want y'all to know, Gamma told me to flip the cone. Oh, that was Blaze. I thought it was Jay for the new outfit. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Don't shake me. Stop plagiarizing. That's not cool. I'm so upset about the Twitch thing because now I gotta fucking get on YouTube. Yeah. Hold on. Let me flip the coin. Let me flip the coin. It's tails. Managed prediction. Oh, y'all were pretty split. It was 22.1k into heads, 21k into tails, 51.49. Well, it is going to tails. So tails will be awarded 43,037 channel points split amongst them. There we go. Should have dropped 10k but still won. This is like oh my gosh. Who won that? It goes to Kobe and 4 other. Oh, Doodles, thank you for the Queen's Care package. Also, fuck you for your messages earlier. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck you too, Spooky. Fuck you. Fuck Doodles. Fuck Montoma. I think y'all were the ones talking shit. I don't remember. Good God, I just realized what was on my screen. Holy cow, that was not safe for work. I'm trying to see if Twitter's like baiting me right now as to whether or not it wants to like load properly. I don't think it is. I really don't. Dude, what did I say? Well, Gam, I didn't say fuck you. Jay scrolling the V pussy again. Stop! Stop! It wasn't that. Twitter said, oh, it's after hours. Jay wants the sun. No, it's too early for that. V-Bulge. It's going to the docky. That's not even in my control. What do you mean? What do you mean it's going in the docky? That's not my fault. Y'all didn't even see anything. Oh, hey, Zora, welcome in. I'm over here making Halloween lore. Come on. Oh, you said, unfortunately, when the full moon rises, you will turn into a 4-foot skater kid, asking if people have games on their phones and begging people for V-Bucks and throwing a hissy fit because the boomers owe you Pokemon cards. I didn't say fuck Gamma. I said, who was the last person? I said fuck Doodles, fuck Montoma, fuck Spooky, because Spooky made me bald. Those are the people I said fuck to. Looking at dinos with double D's again. Fuck no, I'm not looking at that. Mel J is like a F-250 lifted Xenon light truck tailgating you on a high. What does that even mean? What words? What is that? Dub, I made it out of the great bucket. Unleash me, Jay. Let me get the art. No, it wasn't anything like, it wasn't like super not safe for work, but it was literally just an illustration of, I don't know what it's called, but it's a thing that the dudes put on their junk to like stop it from, you know, I don't know what that thing is called. That's not my interest personally. It wasn't, I don't think it was the cage. Yes, the cage. Thank you. Are you excited to play Work tomorrow, bro? What are you talking about, dog? Oh, 2XKO? I don't play fighting games. It was literally just an illustration of hesitation. Well, yeah. I didn't know what to say. Hey, Max, welcome in. Oh, it sounded. It wasn't the rod. I do know what that is. Also, not my interest, but it was the cage. It was an illustration of just the cage. There was nothing inside of it, but it was that, and I was like, I probably don't want to show that on the screen. But hold on, let me see if I've got everything in order here, because I had to switch browsers because for some reason someone convinced the streamer to play fighting games instead of ARAM. No. I suck at fighting games. I tried playing Skullgirls mobile and then Skullgirls. Or maybe the other way around. I tried Skullgirls first and then Either way, I tried playing Skullgirls because I fucking love the character design in that game. I just fucking suck at fighting games. I ain't got the juice, dog. Well, I don't know how. Jay, you're black. You're supposed to be amazing at fighting. No, it doesn't work like that, Gamma. It doesn't work like that. Also, I think it's black guys. I don't know if it. I don't know. I don't know if black women are also really good at fighting games. I don't know what the demographic is there. That's the word I was looking for. I do know that whenever people make the jokes about Smash tournaments, is when you see a nigga with a fucking uncut messy unpicked afro, you know you're finna get your ass beat. That's a guy though. That's what that goes into. I don't know if there's the women equivalent of that. So I don't think I'm supposed to be. You love the character design, Gooner? Gooner? Who are you calling a Gooner? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What? Is a business decision I lose myself from this discussion. Hi, Dougie. Everyone's good at fighting games. You just bash your head against the wall. No. Your cousin's good? Well, I'm not your cousin. So, we're inventing new stereotypes without me knowing. Oh, you don't know about the black guy fighting game stereotype? What do you mean? You need to let the ancestors guide your fingers to the combos. It's black folk. Mr. Bond, I don't think that, listen, I'm very upset about things the ancestors did not pass down to me. Fighting games isn't one of them. I don't know how to braid. You'd think if I didn't know how to braid, I'd at least know how to part my hair for braiding. I can't do that either. It's very unfortunate. I didn't get everything I was supposed to get from the ancestors, all right? So that's just another thing to fucking add to the list, I guess. I'm black and I'm good at fighting games. Get with the time shit. I'm sorry. My black friend Dwayne has an entire chart for this information. It's fascinating. The woman equivalent is having a baby. Shout out to the lady who won while holding hers. Wait, what? Damn, that's crazy. No, I don't have it at all. I don't have it at all. Dougie, I think you should weigh into this conversation. What are your thoughts? Oh, fuck. I don't know how to braid either. No, it's so fucked up. It is so fucked up that I can braid. I can't do cornrows, which is what I really wanted. And I'm so upset about it. Oh, Jade, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Even I know how to part hair, and I'm a black man. Bro, it's I try, but it's so hard to get the parts even. They just don't. I can make gumbo. I love gumbo and cornbread. We're not gonna go that far now, all right? I have to have something. Gumbo is my thing, please. But I don't know why it's so difficult to fucking part evenly, and the line goes straight, but then whenever after you make the line, it's not straight anymore. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry to all of my non-black viewers right now who may or may not be able to relate to anything that I'm saying at the moment. But these are real struggles. Also, I did get my hair done today. I got box braids because my friend wanted me to have box braids for her wedding this weekend. My head is sore. This shit is tight. It's not tight in the I can't move my eyebrows tight, because that's tension in the front. But it's tight in the they were braided going down, and so moving them around hurts. And so my head is very sore right now. So I'm extra sensitive to this topic because everything I've gone through today. I've watched a ton of your content on TikTok and finally remember to follow you. Oh my god, thank you! Oh, Doug said, no, I get it. I don't have enough Norse mixed into me to make cool Nordic braids, I think. Too much Irish. See? Even Dougie can relate. If Dougie can relate, anybody can. Oh my god, just a black moment. No, for real. Oh, what the? Oh my god, thank you for the sub! Oh, guess what? You're a nerd, and I hope to meet you in real life so I can see your suit in person and show you my suit work. Sorry for the info. Oh my god, that would be awesome! I love fursuiting. I miss fursuiting. That bitch is hot as hell, but I love fursuiting. I'm 1/16th Maori, so I get to be built like a semi-truck. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm behind. I'm behind. Let me catch back up. Who said don't worry, I can't braid either? I appreciate that. Malcolm X shaking his head. Stop! Dougie and I sitting here trying to decide what jokes we can and can't. Oh my god. You've been here, but oh, hi CD. How's it going? Oh, Monster Hyena? I don't know how to pronounce the first part, but welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Oh, braid tension. Yeah, braid tension. Box braids. Did you have to fight? God damn it, Ollie. You're ooh, when I get you. I can't braid either. Tiggy, soon. What?
Going to the store too. You want anything?
We're going to the gas station.
Oh no, I'm okay. Maybe a body armor. The fruit punch body armor, please. Right. You want to say hi to chat? Here comes Tuna.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. I get to not grow chest or facial hair. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous if man, my
made from Walmart fur and a head base that I bought on eBay.
What? My first shoot head was thrown in the trash. Oh, damn. I'm so sorry. Tuna, yes. It was the Big Kahuna Tuna. Hold on, let me give a shout out to let me do the Tuna. There we go. Does yours also tickle like angel hair pasta? Yes, I don't brush that shit daily. It winds up looking like a bag of spaghetti. Oh no! That's rough. That's rough. Keep mine very short, but for Cub, it's a nightmare. Oh. Versus combing curly hair. Naps. Oh, dog. Oh, man. The detangling process. I'm so off topic. We got so sidetracked talking about hair. There were like 3 other things I wanted to talk about before I even got to the drama, too. But I guess technically I did talk about one of them because I was going to tell y'all that I got my hair done. This shit is tight in my head, though. Let me tell you. Hold on. I want to see if I can I post a picture of it without my face, please? I want y'all to see the braids, but I don't want y'all to see me necessarily. How can I do this? Hold on. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Give me a second. Oh. I sent the picture to Taiki. I did. Okay, we're gonna open. Okay, I'm not sharing my browser yet, so that's fine. And we're gonna... How do I do this? Never mind. Y'all just don't get to see the braids. I don't feel like going through all that work. What are you saying? My hair is just long. Doodles, do you ever braid your hair? I feel like you should braid your hair sometimes. Found a cool furry animation, but they only dropped the... Oh, I'm sorry. That's rough. Drade. Taki, you were just showing how long your locks are. Also, I'm about to get locked up. After I'm done with these box braids for this wedding, and like I'm just gonna wear them until I gotta take them out. But I'm locking my shit up. I'm so tired of doing my hair. I'm over it. I just want to have it in the locks, not have to worry about it. Just go get my retwists. Join the locks. I'm so close. John's starting his lock journey too. He got his twists in, and he's gonna go get his retwist in like 6 to 8 weeks or something like that. I had to get the braids because that's what my friend wanted me to have for her wedding. But once I'm done with this, I'm going in. I'm going in. Also, thank you for the Queen's Care package. What are you saying? Oh, I let people braid my hair if they want, and then it undoes itself after like an hour. Oh, what the? What I come into? I definitely big chungus. I'm yapping about my hair and black hair in general. Afrocentric hair, if you will. You could cut your hair through. Oh, I don't want to do that. I like my hair. I just don't want to deal with it all the time. But I like having it. I don't want to be bald. My hair is also long. That's because it grows super fast until it caps out at mid-back length. Then it's slow to a crawl. Oh. We love our afro. God, the fucking afro hearts. Jesus. Oh, question for all. Has your local Joann's closed down? Because mine's did, and I have a random fursuit supplies. Oh, no, I have random fursuit supplies, and most of it doesn't match my Sona. Oh, I'm pretty sure didn't all the Joann's go out of business? They, like, went bankrupt or whatever. Get out! You're being annoying! My curls aren't tight enough for braids. What do you mean? Oh, do you mean, like box braids and stuff like that? I was like, people with straight hair can put in braids. What are you talking about? I'm gonna shove you in the water on Little Nightmares is crazy. I'm in the water right now. Oh yeah, Tiggy taking a bubble bath. I know about that. Oh, sorry to out you for your bubble bath, but I know Tiggy's taking a bubble bath. Tiggy has locks? I'm sorry, I treated you harshly. I got caught in the rain today and my hair went full floof and I couldn't tame it. Oh, that's rough. Also, hi, Fish. In relation to that, which IP do you think has the best black character design and why is it Pokemon? Okay. Fish, thank you for the bits. I wish my hair would grow faster. Just now starting to touch my ear. Yeah. Growing hair is... I don't know what I'm doing with my hair, I'll be honest. I was glad though. The lady I went to, she was like, your hair is so healthy. And I was like, fuck yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but fuck yeah. My hair is healthy. Let's go. Hey, well, why people buy black companies and then ruin the formula? Shake's fist I can't do and Shake Bush. It's so agitating. Oh my God. Ooh. Pisses me off. That pisses me off so bad. I had to switch. I used the Miele or however you pronounce it, but then they got bought out and changed the fucking formula, and now that shit don't work like it used to. Ah! Okay. Pokemon fans said for animals and not bad bitches like Lenora and Olivia. Listen, fucking what was it? Alpha Sapphire, Team Aqua, Shelly. That bitch was fine! Oh my God! Okay. Sorry, I have to calm myself. I'm getting a little too riled up. I'm just gonna leave my hair to grow more inside my ass now. Okay, Rapunzel, go crazy. By here, it's either you know everything or nothing. Yeah, there's no in between. No in between whatsoever. It is. I used Moroccan oil for a bit. That shit is nice. Fucking felt that. My hair lady told me she sees my hair growth. I looked at me like, okay, what you see, but if you say it's growing healthy, yes, I believe you. If you say that, for sure. I feel like my hair is unhealthy, but it's not falling out, so I guess I'm fine. I thought the same thing until I went to my lady, and she was like, your hair is so healthy. It's grown so much. I hadn't been to her in like a year or two, because like I used to go to her more often, but you know, unemployment, I can't just be going and getting my hair done like I used to be. I gotta save money and shit. And so me and her like got to catch up because it had been so long, and I told her about like everything going on. And then whenever she was doing my hair, she was telling me that it was like healthy and it's like grown since the last time, and I was like, fuck yeah, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm winging it with this shit every time. Oh my gosh. Says old design was so boring. True. Fucking Nessa, Pokemon has some of the baddest bitches in fiction. Yes! They're on it! But, you know, it is what it is. I call her Shellinin now. There was a VTuber streamer named Shellinin. I don't know what happened to her. She was a cosplayer who turned VTuber because the VTuber pipeline is so real. But I don't know if she does anything in here. Hold on. Where did that bitch go? Whatever happened to her? Can I find her again? Wait. Shellinin. Is she still like making content? She reposted a couple of things. Does she? I think she gave up on VTubing. Shellinin 2D. Does she? Yeah, she hasn't posted on her VTuber account since 2022. She super gave up on that, which is fine. But I just remember whenever she like did the switch over to VTubing. Off topic. She still posts online? Okay, you know her. Also, hey Renegade, welcome in. I'm behind. Oh, unlike Rapunzel, my hair gives me depression instead of healing people. No! Oh my God, Doodles, no. Oh, blessed with the hair of an islander, but cursed with the fear of the ocean. No. I do my own hair and have been doing it for many years. I don't trust people, man. That's very fair. That is very fair. I vetted this lady. She's very trustworthy. That's why, like, her and then a family friend of, like, John's family, like, are the only people that I can trustworthily go to do my hair. Hi, zombie! Welcome in! I did before. Kind of weird walking out of the salon with the bag of my own hair. It's okay. I knew what you meant. Yes, the cosplayer VTuber pipeline, so real. My hair lady told me my hair is shitty because it's all gone and I've been bald for 10. Okay. Would you be a dark type gym leader or water or both? Actually, I believe I would be a dragon type gym leader by the fact that I am part dragon. I feel like that would be more fitting. Yeah, Kobe gets it. I see Jay as a dragon type. Yes, I feel like I would either be dragon or I'd be flying. One of the two. But I'd be in one of those areas, and don't one of you motherfuckers come in here and talk about me being flightless. I'll kill you. Anyways, your favorite Pokemon is dragon? Yeah, my favorite Pokemon is Noivern, which is a flying dragon type. So I don't know which one would be. I told you not to do it. I told you not to do it. Kobe, I told you both not to do it. The only time I see you flying, you didn't necessarily call me flightless. Hold on, let me untime out these people. I wish the timeout button wasn't defaulted at 10 minutes. I don't feel like I don't need it for that long. Give me like a 60-second timeout. Untime out. There we go. Jay's only Pokemon is a level 5 Noivern. You can't even have a level 5 Noivern. Noivern evolves at like level 30 something? 48. Yeah, it evolves at level 48. I can't do that. Aren't dual type Pokemon a thing? Yeah. It's a flying dragon type. You trigger my fight or flight reflex. Unfortunately for you, I'm a flightless moth. Oh my gosh. Also, hi Pat. Hi Simvi. How are y'all? Oh, Noibat. Oh, I'm manifesting Noivern Mega Evolution for you, Jay. Please! Oh my god! I don't think there is one, because there was like a leak of all the Mega Evolutions in the game, and Noivern unfortunately was not on the list. Hopefully the leak is wrong, because I want a Mega Noivern so bad. I am very content with my Mega Halucha though. Oh my god! Speaking of Halucha, I was playing Scarlet Violet, specifically Scarlet, on my Switch 2, because god, that game runs so phenomenally on the Switch 2. It runs like it was supposed to, like, run on the Switch 2. And I'm just, like, walking around, you know, like, admiring the fact that this game runs well now. And I look over, shiny Halucha. So, obviously, I caught that bitch. I will be transferring it over, if I can, to, ZA, because my Mega Halucha, thank you. Would they announce Mega Halucha? Best day. I won for real. See, I feel like if I was a gym leader, it would be flying, because I really like a lot of flying types. But I don't know. I was trapped there for 22 years. Trapped where? What are you talking about, dog? Oh, being timed out? Kobe, it was like less than a minute. What are you talking about? I feel like mine would be Dragon Fairy type. Oh, that's fair. Noivern and Flygon, I pray, are in the DLC. You gotta switch. I did. One of my friends bought me a Switch 2 for my birthday. I was so excited. My birthday's at the end of the month, but they wanted me to have it earlier so I can play ZA whenever it comes out. So I do have a Switch 2, which I do need to then change what I'm doing for my Donathon. I'll figure that shit out later, though. I should, like, collaborate with y'all on that. I mean, y'all are the viewers. Probably the people that would be donating. So whatever rewards y'all want out of the list that I have, that's something I'll do later. I'll do that in the Discord. I don't feel like doing that on stream, which, Discord link, by the way. Hold on, I just got one of my favorite drinks. One of my favorite drinks is the Body Armor Fruit Punch. That shit is so good. I likely just have a bunch of ghost types, Gengar being my best, but, oh yeah, Gengar on top. That's one of John's favorite Pokemon. I'm not getting Switch 2 because in ZA, the Pokemon can't leave ZA. What? What do you mean? Purple and black Lucius are so fire. Yes. I'd be normal probably. Shit, I was eating with my favorite Pokemon, right? You got 2 Mega Evolutions. I have Legends ZA when it comes out next week. Fuck yeah. I am a little upset. Body armor goes hard. It does. I was a little upset whenever they announced that fuck-ass DLC before the game even came out. But I am a fan of the 2 Mega Evolutions for Raichu. I will be on. I know a lot of people have had plenty of gripes about a lot of the Mega Evolutions that have come out. I'm fine with all of them. I think they're all really cool. Even Dragonite. Even fucking the other one that just looks like a fucking poison sack or whatever. Mega Starmie sucks ass. That's not... What? Is that new? What is Mega Starmie? That hasn't been fucking announced or released or anything. Victor Bell, yes! I'm okay with that motherfucker. Personally. I don't have a problem with it. I know people were like, what the fuck is this? So, you know, I'm cool with these things. Mega Starmie is literally Starmie with longer legs. I didn't see it. I don't know what y'all talking about. Oh, is this real? I hope that's not real. That doesn't look real, I'll be honest. I'd be a fairy, electric, or dragon type gym leader. I love dragon and fairy, of course. Raichu is my favorite, so I'd rock an electric type team. Respect. Why am I not seeing, like, anything else about this? Yes, Mega Malamar. Listen, that's the other thing that I'm really appreciative of, like, with the Megas this time. The, like, marketing campaigns that they're doing for them are so sick. Like, the Mega Malamar marketing campaign, fantastic. The fucking fight thing with Halucha and the Machamps, 10 out of 10. Oh my god, Bisexual Crimes! And Pug Roxy! Hello! Welcome in! Oh, god, this shit is so good. Putting that extra year to good use, for real. Oh, but back on, I like touched on this briefly before, but what is it? Oh, thank you for the lurk, Spooky. The Twitch exploding. If y'all haven't seen or don't know about it yet, a lot of people have been talking about how, like, their numbers. Oh, Live Days! Oh my god, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I love your art. I love your whatchamacallit, your models. They are so nice. Hi Suni, welcome in. Hello. I blanked. What was that? Oh, Twitch! So a lot of people have been talking about how their numbers have been, like, dropping on Twitch, and, like, how it's been really discouraging for, like, a lot of people who were streaming to, like, be streaming on Twitch now. Because after Twitch did whatever that latest update was where they were like, oh, we're combating the view bots, blah, blah, blah. They basically, I think, overcorrected and have been affecting lurkers, which, as everybody should know by now, and if you don't know, lurkers are the backbones of streams. Not everybody is going to be an active chatter. Most people have streams on in the background. They have streams on while they do something else because they want to be supporting the person that they, like, want to watch or whatever, but they can't be just sitting there watching them all the time. They're doing other shit. We love lurkers. Every streamer should love lurkers. There are some streamers that are like, oh, I hate lurkers or some stupid bullshit like that. I don't know if it's like an engagement-based post, but besides the point. So Twitch's latest update, which happened, I believe, around the middle of August, maybe September, to combat view botting, has affected lurkers. I say that pretty confidently. People have come out saying that, oh no, like, it's not hitting lurkers, but it really seems like it is. People have seen very large discrepancies between the amount of people that they have in chat versus the amount of viewers Twitch is actually counting. So a lot of people have been talking about how, like, what if Twitch isn't gonna do something about this? Like, what do we do in the future? Hold on, let me catch up. I'm literally giving a handy to a lurker right now. That's crazy. Being a Pokemon marketing team has to be one of the most fun jobs because they're doing all sorts of fun shit. Yeah, no, that's true. Can confirm. Doodles! There are some channels that have gone from like 2K to 200 viewers in games that have daily drops and stuff because there are a lot of view bots, but also a lot of lurkers. Yes, yes! It's weird because I think Twitch claimed nothing changed, but something definitely did change. 100%. And like Twitch isn't, they're not publicly like speaking out about it or doing anything about it from what people can tell. So a lot of people have been very discouraged, and like this is happening across the board. This is happening with smaller streamers, bigger streamers, like everybody's been affected by this. And this has impacted not only just like seeing that, a lot of people under 75 CCV, like some people were getting close to like hitting partner, and then their averages dropped to like 40s and stuff. It wasn't because they were view botting, but it was because they had a lot of lurkers because they built a community of like people feeling comfortable to put this stream on in the background while they did something else, and now they're no longer being counted towards that average CCV. And so I did see a post like right before I went live basically of one of my mutuals talking about how we really have to start looking at going to different platforms because Twitch has been dying over time. It is a sinking ship, unfortunately. And so what I'm trying to make sure I am more conscious of now is streaming on YouTube, because I do multi-stream whenever I'm streaming. Most of the time, though, I am just very focused on Twitch because, obviously, that's my main platform. I will still be focused on Twitch. I'm not going to stop streaming on Twitch to switch over to YouTube. But I am just going to be more cognizant of making sure I am going live on YouTube and, like, reacting and responding to my YouTube chats whenever those come up, because I am very bad at that. I'm still going to be pretty shit at that. It's so much easier because, for me, I have two chat windows. I have my chat window in OBS, my stream setup. Hold on, before I get into my stream setup, let me. What is the femboy agenda? God fucking damn it, scribbled. It's so sad how incompetent the higher ups are. Yes, Twitch isn't counting lurkers anymore. Not entirely. I don't know if I can entirely say that. It seems that Twitch isn't counting lurkers. I will say there are also other things that, oh my god. There are also other things that come into play, because one thing that was brought up was the fact that a lot of people would tune into people's chats via third-party apps, such as like Chatterino and things like that, where you can have multiple stream chats open at the same time. And so if you're logged in through something like a third-party app, you will be shown on like the chatters list, because for those who don't know, for those who don't stream, on your like moderation view window, you can see the list of like all of the people in chat. And so what people have been coming up with is that there is a huge discrepancy between the chat list and the actual counted viewers. So like that was one of the things that's come up in this update that Twitch doesn't like to talk about, that's very much affecting this. One speculation is that if you're using some type of ad blocker or anything, maybe that's why it's not counting. There are a lot of spitball like kind of ideas and like speculations, and people are trying to run like tests to really figure out what's counted and what isn't counted. But like it's all, nothing's like concrete evidence yet. Hold on, I'm behind. It so asks for our streamers as well, because it's literally all lurk. Yes, exactly. Once a huge business hiding its algorithm or malpractices. No. You're saying I gotta comment consistently or won't count me because I'm lurking? Well, I don't want to like say that, because I don't want to pressure anybody to having to chat more than like they want to, or having to chat at all. One thing that I have seen that helps, and why I have that redeem, is like the quiet hello redeem. I think whenever like you go into a stream if you redeem something or if you chat, like you get counted then. So for people that want to lurk but like don't want to necessarily engage or be like acknowledged in chat, that's why I have that quiet hello. So I think that will cause you to be counted, and you don't have to like feel like you're required to chat or do anything like that. Finboy J moves to YouTube. I'm just on both. I'm on both right now. I'm on both. I mean, I had not as much talking than lurking, still saying decent numbers, so it's something that might be something with it, or maybe just weird that it does sometimes. Well, it's not impacting everybody either. That's the thing. Especially if, depending on, like, kind of the community and, like, what you've got going on. Hold on, let me read this, and then I've been prepping to start streaming, and I think I'm mostly going to do YouTube, because it's hard for small streamers to be successful on Twitch. When they have to keep competing with the giant. I'll be honest, I personally, I feel like it's difficult anywhere. I don't know how streaming on YouTube, like the algorithms for like pushing streams on YouTube are compared to Twitch. I feel like it's rough all around, though, personally. Not to discourage you. I 100% believe you should still stream. I would say, if anything, try multi-streaming. So, like, don't just stick to one platform. Because I feel like that's also something that, like, a lot of people are struggling with right now. Is that, like, they only stream to Twitch. Where, like, I feel like it's in your best interest to diversify where you're streaming to. So, like, I stream on Twitch. I also do stream on Twitter. Funny enough, I mainly stream on Twitter as like a notification for, hey, I'm live on Twitch, and then I'm streaming on YouTube. And then if, I don't know, maybe we could get another company that like can give these other players competition, Twitch and YouTube. That's not Kick. If there's somebody else who could like put pressure on these other sites for them to actually like be better and like do better things, then we could see something, you know, happening. I have a 1 point high. I'm lurking ready. Exactly. It's a theory, but apparently if you don't chat for 10 to 30 minutes, it's taken as lurking or not counted. See, and I don't like that. I want people to be fine just lurking. You don't have to be chatting. Is Twitch acting up again? Yeah. I checked, like, I had 9 viewers 1 hour, and only 3 people talk, so I'm thinking it might affect on the users. That's my guess. Oh, that's what I was saying, too, is, like, it's not everywhere, because, like, I'll be honest, I haven't experienced this, but I'm also in like a point in my career where I'm growing right now. So like everybody who's experienced this, I like, just because I'm not experiencing it, I don't think like they're wrong or anything. If anything, maybe it has stopped me from growing more than I could have been. I genuinely don't know. I'm not actually like paying attention to like who I have chatting, who's like counted in the list, where my numbers exactly are at. I know like just vaguely where they are, and like I just have like been higher than I normally would be at this time because of where I'm at in my career. So I don't have like any like, I guess, say on like it from my perspective, because I don't see it affecting me. But I've seen everybody else talking about it, so like it's definitely happening. I say don't put all your eggs into streaming, no matter what platform. Yeah, yes, creating content too is very important. Posting clips, like interacting on social media, like post on TikTok, post on YouTube, like post anywhere, Instagram, for fuck's sake, like just getting yourself out there in other ways than just streaming. Being found just through streaming is very difficult if you're not having like other methods for people to find you. Like, y'all, I feel like y'all have seen, I posted a lot of stuff on TikTok. Like, I had a couple of TikToks that blew up, and I had people come in and tell me, oh, I've seen your content on TikTok, and then like I wanted to come here and like watch you stream and stuff like that. You have to like go, the whole point is you're trying to get as many people's eyes on your content as possible. If you're only streaming, you're only going to get those eyes at that point in time. But if you're posting content that can be seen and viewed at any time, and you figure out how to work the sneaky little algorithms, because God, working those algorithms is hard, but you figure out how to work those too, that's more eyes on your content, which will result in more people coming to your streams. Hold on, I'm behind again. Let me catch up on chat. Twitch is being a bitch, yeah. I don't even know what Rumble is. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Not only because the site could go down any day, but you never know when you're gonna get banned for BS. True. Martha, who spilled the milk this time? Man, we haven't even gotten into the actual drama of the day. We've just been yapping. We're gonna get into that, I swear. I have a theory that it's about 2-3 subs, but none of my cheap bastard chatters want to help me out with the experiment. God damn it, Dougie. I think it's just ad blockers doing it. It's just that I would think because it was affecting it on other platforms too. Again, it could be that could be one thing in the like mix of things. I don't know for sure. 2026, Jay and Luna hold hands to part. God, Luna, we're next year. That's for us. We're getting that stupid purple check mark. VTuber consulting account, blocked them there, fraud is fear mongering. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that account like again since whatever day we talked about it. Almost done with food. It's looking so good. Nice. Work the algorithms with their ass. That works too. Rumble's YouTube that's made for right-wing creator. Oh, okay. 2026, we can create a new streaming platform for small streamers. The algo's got hands. Oh, true. Don't always put much stock into everyone's talking about it. Frankly, there are simply so many streamers that every single one seeing a downturn might see this as a way of explaining it rather than other factors. I personally don't know shit about how I'm trending right now in regards to this, and I prefer to distance myself from potential thought virus. No, that's fair. That's very fair. I see people talking about it. I see the bigger like streamers talking about it too. But like I said before, I'm not experiencing it. I'm experiencing the exact opposite. My numbers are higher than they've ever been. In this point in time. But again, that's like from my posts like doing well, and like I'm at a point in my career where I'm just in a growing phase. So I haven't experienced it, but I do put some merit in like the fact that everybody's talking about it, and it did happen right after that change to combat view bots hit. But I also am aware that like there are a lot of other factors that can be causing this, and it might not even be just like the things that Twitch is doing. I mean, the world kind of fucking sucks right now. Plenty of people probably just don't have time to be watching streams anymore and things like that. Like, there are so many factors to, like, contribute into this that, like, there's really no one way to, like, I feel like you can, like, say, like, oh, this exactly right here is the cause of everybody's viewership going down. Like, it could be a wide variety of things. And it changes from viewer to viewer, because I forgot her name. I saw somebody talking about it, and she was talking about how, like, anytime she switches to gaming, her viewership drops, which I do experience the same. After, like, I go from chatting to gaming, the viewership drops because people aren't chatting as much. Like, we're not having, like, a conversation like I feel like we're having right now, which is to be expected, but that drop was just significantly greater after this, like, patch, or whatever you want to call it, update happened with Twitch. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I don't fucking know. I know a lot of people who left Twitter for Blue Sky, but be honest, I get better likes on Blue Sky, but it's boring AF. There's no guaranteeing your audience will move, and there are precautions you could take so Grok can't stand your art pit. Yeah, no, 100%. That is very true. That's why I'm still on Twitter. Twitter is my biggest platform. I mean, I think technically TikTok is my biggest platform now, but like, also I feel like it's easier to like gain like a lot of followers on TikTok, and that's why I'm like I don't feel like followers matter like too much on TikTok. So I still say like Twitter is my biggest platform. That's like where I feel like I get like the most like engaged. Well, no, between the two, Twitter is my biggest like non-video platform, not exclusively video platform, I'd say. I don't know how to phrase it. So I'm sticking on Twitter. I've been stuck on Twitter. I technically have a Blue Sky. I just haven't posted in that bitch and whatever, because I'll be honest, Blue Sky's fucking boring. You're so right. I also get better likes on Blue Sky. I like it better there. In my opinion, I think Twitter's a bit much for me personally, but I hang on there anyways because I fear the audience is broader. Yes, the audience is broader on Twitter for sure. I also do greatly experience and get firsthand accounts of how far down the average literacy scores have gone on Twitter each and every day. I had it happen on my post yesterday, which I'll get into that when we actually get into the drama for today. Quitting is an easy streetwalker. Life is a motherfucker. Yeah. Let's make a streaming service you can only use on PS Vita. What an idea. I do YouTube and Twitch multi-stream. I think I'm extending to Twitter. I need to buy the check mark in TikTok. I would stream more on TikTok if those motherfuckers would stop banning me. But I'll leave it alone. What I'm playing, don't spoilers. If I play the game, I fear I'd be backseater. No one likes that. That's true. It's so weird. It's boring at the same time. It's such a leftist safe space. They freak out and call everyone a Nazi. They call Doki and Iron Mouse Nazi. That's crazy. That's actually insane. You're free? Well, an ad break is about to hit. I forgot to warn y'all about it. There's an ad break coming. So if you're not subscribed, 3 minutes of ads are about to hit you in like 10 seconds. I'm so sorry. I can't do anything about it. Best I can tell you is subscribe. But Ollie, I'm glad you're free. Too much. What is TT for TT? What is that? What does that mean? Oh, it's so fucking easy to get followers on TikTok. But I like doing bigger art projects, and I would fight myself to make easy art content like speed. Yeah, that's fair. Tits for TikTok? Is that like a well-known whatchamacallit? Is that a well-known acronym that was given there? Tits for TikTok? Is that what? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Subscribe to Jay and I'll call you a good boy / girl. Y'all are getting followers on TikTok? Well, I had like the 2 TikToks like blow up, so I got a bunch of followers off of that. I fucked up my TikTok algorithm. I haven't worked on refixing that, but I'll get around to it one of these days. Pretty sure they were talking about Blue Sky. What? Yeah, we're talking about both. Niggas be bold on Blue Sky? That's crazy. Oh, thanks for the Queen Care package. Oh, Katie. I'm suffering so much. It's entirely self-employed suffering. But I need those accolades. You know, it happens. I hope you no longer suffer. I hope you've been well. So we're just a continued fire. Oh, for sure. Hold on, let me take another sip of my drink. More drama, holy hell. Okay, it never stops. I promise you, it will never stop. It's endless content for me. I'm kind of appreciative of it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, body armor is so good. But yeah, ad breaks going on right now. Which while the ads are going on, I think I can prep everything to actually go through all the shit that we have to go through today. Because I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of it. Okay, I've got the key players. I feel like I can do a little like recap of what's going on. Oh, I have this one open twice. I don't need this one open twice. Okay, I have that. That was October 5th. What is this one? October 5th. Okay, this is before. Okay, these two go together. We'll do Coco's first. Coco's, Erebus, Mummy. This is... Oh, did I open this twice? No, this is a different one. They both called... Oh, this was... Wait, what? I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh, this is that one. Okay, hold on. I'm getting everything together. There's a dev group who made a game about crossing the border and cried about being bullied about it. Apparently, after Asmongold did a react to it. What? I see Eclipse. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, Risky. How's it going? Please God, these VTubers need a heckin' chill. They can never. Oh, hi, Anubis. Nothing is certain except drama and taxes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Asmongold at all. I don't like that little goblin. But welcome back from the ads, everybody. I think I've got everything all situated. Okay, these two go together. All right. I think we can go into the drama for today. Which, perfect timing. It's not all situated. I think it is. I think it is. At least on my end. Of like, I think I can cover everything now. You just start a screenshot. Damn it! Don't tell me what the fuck to do. This isn't. Nothing got deleted. I don't have to like nothing here fucked up and I didn't screenshot it. All right, fuck off. You didn't change into your femboy costume for October. I'm not a femboy. Stop. Okay. I think I've... Wait, there's one more thing I was about to open. Oh, my tweet! That's what I was going to open. Hi, Anubis! The tweet where people genuinely got fucking mad at me for recapping. But anyways, I think I can finally share my screen now and we can go into all the shenanigans. I do need a different... I need a different window capture for this. Can I duplicate this? Copy. Paste duplicate. Yeah! Yeah! There we go. Because Firefox decided it just did not want to fucking load, like, anything today until after I got it working, and then it was like... Or until I switched browsers, and then it was like, you know, maybe I do load, but it was still fucking playing with me. So I had to switch browsers for this. But to give a recap on what I'm about to go through, because we gotta do basically a last time on Dragon Ball Z. It's 25th anniversary of Digimon the movie. Sick. Okay, last time on Dragon Ball Z, we have key players of this event, of everything going on. We have CocoTheDodo. This is the partnered VTuber, which, spoiler alert by the title, has graduated after this controversy. She is the, like, main person in this. And now we have Erebus Hex, who is the streamer that put out the first document on CocoTheDodo. We went over this document like last week or something. Whenever the fuck this... When did this happen? When did this happen, actually? 2 or 3 weeks ago. September 21st. Was it the 21st? Hold on. I want to... I fucked up. Wait. I accidentally, like, closed out of quite literally everything. Okay, here we go. I was trying to hit the calendar button, and I accidentally hit the show desktop button, so it, like, minimized everything. Okay, let me bring everything back up. Everything happened on... Yeah, it happened that, like, Saturday, Sunday, and so we covered it on Monday. We covered it on September 22nd, so, like, 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? So, during that whole shenanigans, it started with Erebus... Oh, I apologize. The third contender in this is Mrs. Mummy, who I'll get to her play in everything later. So this all started with Erebus Hex, who you can see has 142 followers, very small creator, put out a document on Coco saying that she was manipulative and emotionally abusive, this, that, or the other. And because Coco, as you can see, has like 20, back then she had like 24 or 25,000 followers. The dynamic there was that nobody would probably see Erebus's docs or document on her because he has such a smaller account. But that's where Mrs. Mummy comes in with her 67,000 followers, where she reposted Erebus's document against Coco, you know, putting her 2 cents about how Erebus was coming crying to Mummy basically about everything that Coco's done, this, that, or the other, yada, yada, yada. That's how it started. And so after Erebus posted that document, Mummy backed him up. People were, you know, saying this, that, and the other, getting their sides of everything. I feel like Erebus kept the document up for like a couple hours. But what happened is Erebus ended up deleting the document because him and Coco got in a call and like they sorted everything out. Now I had taken a copy of this document before he deleted it, and thus we were able to discuss it on stream. And in the document, in the first document at least, the one that Erebus created against Coco, he goes on to talk about how like he had like 7 pages of him just yapping about how Coco did all this, that, and the other. She's all this bad person, yada, yada, yada. But whenever it came to the actual screenshots, none of that showed. There was like, it was out of context, out of order screenshots that showed no proof of that whatsoever. No, you're okay, Katie. Thank you for stopping by. So we went through it. I was looking, even trying to like piece the shit back into order because it was so horribly out of order. There was just no really solid proof of Coco being this emotional manipulator, yada, 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 that Erebus was saying that she was. And then, after that happened, so Erebus deleted the document, and then a couple hours later, Kim and Coco put out, like, 2 joint tweets that basically were like, oh, we made up. And so, Mummy felt slighted by this, because she was backing up Erebus in, like, basically co-signing, you know, the things that this dude was saying, just for him to retract it as soon as he got Coco's attention again and got to talk to her. So Mummy felt a certain type of way, and Mummy put out a document saying that she was cutting ties with Erebus because he basically used her to get Coco's attention once more. And that's where it had left off. I feel like that's a pretty good recap of everything that had happened before today. Cause that was about it. So we ended up, Mummy cut off ties with Erebus. Erebus and Coco had, you know, I guess mended the relationship. They said the Google Doc was a blessing in disguise because it helped us finally get in contact via mutuals of ours who really wanted this resolved, and we both apologized, yada yada yada. The whole thing that Erebus was upset about, by the way, which I should have mentioned because that's gonna come up later, is that what it seemed like was Erebus had a huge crush on Coco. Coco had a partner and was not trying to be with Erebus, and he got his fucking feelings hurt. That's really what it was. He was a simp. Coco let the simp too close, and then I don't know why Mummy got involved in this. I'll be so fucking honest. But that gives us a recap of everything that happened. So, I was fully under the assumption that was going to be it. I thought that, like, you know, that was the end of this. I do know why. I do know why. I'll be honest, and I said this in my last stream. It felt like Mummy was like the best I could describe it was like, it felt like she was like low-key being like a side hoe on this. Like, there was no reason for her to like involve herself in this other than like wanting to be on Erebus's good side, basically, and like wanting to, thank you, Risky, by the way, wanting to like, you know, shoot the shit with him. I don't fucking know. I don't get it. And then, cause in that too, Coco had, you know, gave Erebus, like, there's some stupid little point system, and she was like, minus 10 points because you talked to Mummy, and Mummy was like, oh, what a pathetic little bitch or something. That Coco and Mummy have tension there. They don't fuck with each other, which, I mean, I do understand. I don't understand. I do understand. I don't agree with, maybe. They're both in the same industry of, like, farming parasocial relationship with men. That's the industry that both of them were in. So they're each other's competition. I get why there was animosity between the two, basically, is what I'm trying to say there. But anyways, that's about it. And so I was very much hoping that was the end of it, because what I expected to happen, what I feel like would have been the smart thing to do here, is Coco, you know, go away for a couple weeks, maybe a week or two, take a break, come back to streaming, act like it didn't fucking happen. Because realistically, what came out of that was they made up. Most people who actually read the document saw that he had no proof of her being emotionally abusive or whatever. He was just a simp that got mad he couldn't date his Oshi or his waifu or whatever. And people who did not like her already didn't like her. So I don't think she really got any new people not liking her from that. It was already people that had gripes with her, had some kind of issue with her. So I feel as though she should have just let that shit pass and come back to streaming. Well, let me tell you, that's not what happened. Coco put out a tweet yesterday. We're just now starting. We're just now starting, Nick. I was giving a recap of everything that happened prior. So everything that I've gone over in a different stream. So, we get into October 5th, yesterday. Coco put out this statement saying, "I'm sorry it's taken so long for me to speak on this. Thank you to everyone who's reached out and waited to hear me out. To those who I commissioned, don't worry about refunds or finishing the work. To those I have on Discord, if you'd like to keep in touch, let me know. I did a lot in just a couple months, and I'll forever be thankful for your support. I hope you're able to do so much more in this community and be great." And she links a Google Doc. That's cute, your chibi custom mouse pointer. Yes! It's available in the Discord if you would also like me to be your mouse. But, so, Coco puts out this 18-page document called Addressing Everything. Which, let's get into it. So, she starts by saying, let me move this over so y'all can see it. She says, "I apologize for taking so long for this document to be written. I wanted to make sure that it didn't come from a place of emotion. I will be explaining the events that led up to the original document against me, addressing the allegations in that document, and how I'm moving forward." Lord, 18 pages, yup. Listen, I don't know if I'll read all of them, because they, like, get into screenshots, and I kind of already know the synopsis of those screenshots, so I'm gonna skip those. The screenshots are literally just Erebus thirsting for Coco trying to set a boundary, him crossing that boundary multiple times. The end. But she continues by saying, "First and foremost, I would like to address the rumor that the dual posting was just me manipulating Erebus into saying what I wanted him to say. We made that post in an attempt to display that we had actually spoken to each other and had come to an understanding. When I was sent his document, I immediately realized a lot of it stemmed from both of us thinking the absolute worst of each other, and that this could have been avoided if we talked about it sooner. I fully admit that. It's also why I decided to try and reach out so we could speak to each other with a third party involved. We were both able to explain to each other why we thought what we did that led to all of this during that conversation. We thought the dual posting would be a good sign of that. That being said, the abuse and manipulation that Erebus brought up did not happen as it was described. One of the main things being the point system, which this was a point of contention for a bunch of people who were like, quote tweeting on it, was like, "Oh, you have a point system for like your friends. Could you imagine if your friend had a point system for you, and anytime you did something wrong, it honestly, whenever I read it, the point system thing, yes, like she says, it was an ongoing joke, and it seemed like a very obvious joke. I'll be so honest. Maybe I don't know how people did not read the fact that like that was a very obvious joke. I've gotten Mummy in my recommended sidebar a few times, and I've checked out her stream, and honestly, it wasn't enjoyable. And now I see, why. Seeing that she's involved in stuff like this. Yes, it was so obviously a joke. Also, hi AD, how's it going? Honestly, I blame those two VTubers. Like, fuck them and their speedrun this bullshit into the ground. I keep track of my friends with points. Jay is at negative 15,425. I gotta get those numbers up, baby. I can't think of anyone who could possibly think that was a counterfight. I don't know. But like, people were genuinely treating it as though that point system was like a real thing. The chat always has a weird vibe to it, so I decided to stay away. You know, we're actually going to get into that later. We're going to get into Mrs. Mummy's stream later. So going into the, oh, Kuro, thank you for the Queen's Care package. Continuing on. She says, "The point system was an ongoing joke that I still had made frequently, even in recent streams, in our friend group, due to the fact that a couple of us watched the Distractable podcast, in which a point system is used to pick the next host. I never explained it, thinking that was apparent. Erebus never asked for clarification about it either. He would also mention several times without prompting that he had feelings for me, and that's it. He never asked me out. At most, he would ask open-ended questions because he wouldn't ask me what my feelings were directly. He simply stated this fact at random, which I would even which I would then try to steer the conversation to another topic. This happened multiple times, both in private chats between us, as well as in group chats with friend of ours. I think that telling someone how you feel versus actually asking them how they feel are two different things. Actually impossible because anything done by Jay has an additional -10 added to them. Oh my gosh. Food takes, I'm not going into that right now. I've told him multiple times that I did not reciprocate any of those feelings, that we would never be a thing. We spoke about this again at length during our calls before the duel post. As he stated, he never knew where we stood. I have had many conversations with him in the past after something would upset him, where he would just react in a jealous manner towards a male mutual, which I would reply, we're just friends, nothing more. To which he said he accepted, and that he understood multiple times. He then accused me of dating one of my IRL friends 3 days before I debuted and continued to message me on the day of, saying we need to talk, right after wishing me well on my debut. So here's the, them going back and forth. This is Erebus's confession. He says that he feels like his emotions are being toyed with, a bit, and he says, I genuinely like you and would love to date you. And I can't tell if this is coming off as a joke. Which she said, I thought we were joking. He says, Dodo, I just feel like my feelings for you are just out there, and either you haven't taken them seriously or you think I'm playing some cruel prank on you. And she responds by saying, someone I actually thought I was friends with had ulterior motives the whole time. You don't really know me, just the idea of me, which, I mean, she's kind of spitting there. You don't really know any creator. You just see the, part that they put on for, content creation. She says, I've been used a lot. I'm so confused where this is truly coming from, because everyone is being silly and not serious at all. We just won't bring up anything having to do with dating me in any capacity to avoid this in the future. More of them going back and forth with this. He's, again, confessing. She's just like, I'm not going to date you. She says, I really like hanging out with you, and I think you're super fun and funny, and I don't really catch true feelings quickly at all. Infatuation, yes, it's quick and easy for me to fall into Delulu land, but real actual stuff, absolutely not. So if all your end goal is, and all you want is to just date me, I'm really upset. And then she says here, I know it's because they, wanted to date, but she's saying, I'm not gonna date you, but you're really fun. I don't want to lose you as a friend. That's what's going on here. What is this high school shit? Getting jealous of other dudes who may or may not be dating her, despite her saying she's not interested in you? Yes. It's so stupid. So stupid is what it is. Just got my bell. Wrong. Okay. Yes, another Google Docu. And then she, tries to jokingly basically deflect anytime he brings it up. And then this is Erebus asking if she's dating some friend. Where was all this context in Erebus's document? Yeah, no, quite literally. That's the thing, is Erebus's document, which is why he talked so much shit at the beginning of his doc for his screenshots to not add up to anything, because they were out of context, out of order, and that's not how it went. And so she's giving the full context. And so this is him asking, are you and blank actually dating now? Congrats. And he said, sorry, I just felt like I was being a third wheel and didn't want it to be awkward. She says, no, we're just friends. We're just really comfortable because we've known each other for a while. And then she's like, oh, okay. Or Erebus responds oh, okay. Just him talking about being a supportive boyfriend and stuff threw me off. My bad. I didn't know if I missed something, plus all the flirting. And then this is where Coco sets another boundary, and she's like, hey, so I know we've had this convo before, and I hate to have it again, but this whole situation is making me uncomfortable. It seems really unfair that anytime I mention another man, including if they're my friends of mine, or if we hang out, or if I laugh or joke or something, it's a problem. I'm really uncomfortable having to answer questions like this about my private life, and it's very unfair to me. We've had this convo before, and to me, this is a moment, it feels as if you are only around in hopes of dating me, and it's making me uncomfortable. And she's so clear here. She says, you claim that, no, you like me as a person, but then you turn around and be like this anytime another VTuber man is around me. And I really can't have friendships that have a friendship that's like this again. It's really fucking with me, and I don't like this behavior from anyone, especially one I consider a good friend. Are we cheesing Luna right now? Continue this behavior. This is good. This is good. This motherfucker got the mentality of a newly aged 16-year-old. Facts. Facts. And so he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. Again, more screenshots of them going back and forth. And then he wishes her, like, a good luck on her debut. Then, like, 20 minutes later, it's like, hey, we need to talk after all of this is done. And then she responds, like, I'd rather go ahead and do the talk now. I don't want to be filled with anxiety. Like, it's a stressful day. And so he sends something or whatever, and they have 17-minute call here. And then she sends some long thing. Probably, again, her putting down a boundary with this nigga constantly crossing it. Yeah, this is her. She sends this long-ass message. And she puts it in here that says, to reinforce this boundary, I will not now or in the future have any interest in being romantically involved with you in any form. She says it point blank. Right here, that, like, she's tried to be nice, and she says, I've tried to state this very gentle the last times we had convo, but I'm sorry if it wasn't clear enough, as I was trying to let you down gently, as I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I'm so sorry, or I'm so hurt that I was not given time or space, as this may not have been that big of a problem, but unfortunately now it is. So they have this call. Hard boundary. We will never date. Tells him right there. Hold on, let me catch up. It's like the second-ish time a VTuber guy attempts to get a VTuber girl, got mad when she didn't reciprocate. Something about Avatar. Got motherfuckers acting up. Like, these niggas cannot be normal. Like, at all. Bullying. Oh, okay. If a straight guy says they have feelings for you, you tell them no, and they have the gall to do this, cut them off immediately, because they're never going to get the hand. And that's where... Put a pin in that. Let me catch up on... I'm literally holding my thumb where this message is, so I remember to go back to this. Because I want to go back to this, but I want to catch up on chat. I can say second-ish because the first time been privy to it, I really didn't know it was that much of wrong. Yes. I read through and saw pretty clear the context was he was jealous and seemingly felt entitled to her. She said stop and he heard later. Yes, yeah. Erebus is an incel simp, 100%. Yeah, it's a fat block. More boundaries that agree into me. And God keeps stepping. Dude, God, I can't see boundaryitis. Back on your point there, Easy A. I want to be careful when I say this. Because I don't know how long they talked more after this. But I agree with you. And I think at this point... I'm not going to say it. Never mind. I just agree with you. I think she should have blocked this guy. I think she should have blocked when he was not respecting her boundary. Like, my philosophy is... Because I'm very proud in the fact that I genuinely feel like I will never be in a situation like this. Like, I'm not going to be in a Google Doc or have a Google Doc. Well, I don't know. Somebody might put a doc out against me. I've literally had multiple people tell me they cannot wait until the doc comes out on me because they know, like, I've done something horrible or whatever. Which is crazy that I've had multiple people tell me that. Just because I said they were... Never mind. I'm gonna leave it alone. But I pride myself on feeling like I will never be in these situations because, one, I can communicate with people, and two, I don't let somebody cross my boundary twice. Wholeheartedly. I'll allow something to happen if people just don't know that the boundary's there. I put the boundary. You cross my boundary, I'm no longer fucking with you. I cut contact. That's it. That's just, and I feel like that should be the steps that everybody takes. Do not let somebody cross your boundary. Like, they crossed that shit once, cut it off. Cut it off 100%, because if they're going to cross it once, they're going to cross it again and again and again. They're going to keep crossing it because there is no repercussion for them crossing it. Give them a consequence to that action. That's needed. That's required. Make these niggas learn. And I mean niggas man, female, everything in between. Let these niggas know though that they can't do this shit. It's not going to happen. Hold on. I have to catch up again. I didn't ignore the community as a whole. I've never heard of half of these people. Oh, that's fair. Doc I making on you is 2,000 pages long. Crazy to talk about. Oh my gosh. Docky point, Jay won't let me get a dual comm with Mr. Robson. Luna. I still have this. I keep this on screen for a reason. I'm always ready with this. Also, thank you for the Queen's Care package. Still waiting on the Mr. Robson versus JB CocoTheDodo's. Forever friend zone. For chat is the best one to be in. Yes. I think more people should be comfortable not talking to people, but I swear that everyone fears this exact scenario because the motherfucker can write a doc for nothing. The latest page is talking about the war crimes you committed. Okay. Dual comm or trio comm? Stop! Non-binary, but I'm aware I am a tall black with a full beard, so I let one or two slide. I just think actions without consequence is doomed to repeat. Yes, exactly. Exactly that. Sorry, Jay, I keep talking about the donkey, but it's funny. I'm too lazy to be in 2 pages, much like 80 pages, dog. I'm telling you, I think too many to count at this point. I've had people tell me that, like, they just cannot wait until, like, the shit comes out about me. They can't wait until somebody puts a doc out against me. They can't wait until, like, I graduate. They can't wait until my career ends. I've gotten it all. No, I guess motherfucker hears the word no. Does their brain hear chocolate? Genuine question. I don't know. Uncle Coco and Coco Nuts the VTuber? I don't know either of those. Hey, this is too many words. Can you get this off my screen? Hold on, I gotta hydrate. I will be setting up a bunch of funny edits in the fan arts of the. Oh lord. Okay. So yeah, here we have Coco reinforcing the boundary again. Oh, Gamba time! Bet those channel points. Okay, yeah, I caught up. Reinforcing the boundary again. She literally says that, like, basically you gotta change. Jay is very nice to the literate side of the community. Am I right, guys? Oh my god. And then I think like he got kicked out of some discords, and so he like responds to basically her long message. He accepts that, like, he's at fault here, yada yada yada. I don't feel like going through it. And then he says, like, wait, when was this sent? So this was sent on April 29th. I'm putting a docu out about why AJB should play with dolls on stream. What? Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, these guys do not know how to act. So he responds to that. She doesn't say anything. He messages on the 1st asking if he can, like, rejoin something, and then message again on the 4th that, like, he's like, I don't have the role in your server to hang out with you guys. Like, I basically want to hang out again. And then she responds back on the 5th saying, like, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I haven't slept. I haven't eaten. I've been nauseous and making myself sick over this entire situation. I'm not doing well with this and a lot of stuff. I need space. So, like, she's telling him, I need space because I'm spiraling and, like, this is not good for me. I need space. To which he responds with the long ass message again. Take your time. Yada yada yada. More shit. And then I don't know why he says I don't know what's going on when, like, she literally said what is needed, but we conclude his messages with the messages are fucking essays sending me every time. I'm not reading all that shit. But he does say, I don't know what's going on. All I know is I'm doing my best to heal myself and move on. I'm not sure what exactly you're hearing or what you think I'm doing, but I'm trying to move on and try to keep a few friendships alive, like with blank. I'm hurt, you're hurt, and I don't know what else everyone is thinking, but I'm focusing on my problems at that point, or my problems and trying to get better. And then he says, at this point, I'm done trying to convince you because you'll believe what you want, and it hurts that I'm being treated this way. I'm moving on and fixing myself. You can talk to me again when or if you're ever ready. No sending blank or anyone else to talk to me. You have to. I've accepted things. I'm doing my best to move past. I would like things to go back to being okay because I miss my friends, but that's entirely up to you now. Which, like, my nigga. She literally... I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I don't know how he's so fucking dense. Like, I genuinely don't know how he didn't read a damn thing that she's ever, like, sent to him. I just don't get it. I don't understand. Sick. Block this man. Don't take... Yes, like, I don't... And again, I don't know why she should have just blocked and moved on. Like, I'm trying not to crash. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm trying to stay calm right now, Kuro. You don't understand. Please believe me, please. I'm better than him. Just a crumb of coochie, sir. Yes, that's that nigga. That is that nigga. 110%. One message longer than 15 words is an auto block. I'm not reading all this shit. This meeting could have been a fucking text message. Oh my gosh. Oh, if any guy sends me a fucking Magna Carta in my Discord, I'm blocking. No, it's like they never left high school. It's the same. It's high school never ends. Truly, that song was on to something. Doesn't get instant gratification or whatever he wants to hear. Turn the victim card on. Yes. Yes. Oh. I get parasocialism for viewer to VTuber is bad, but how do we respond if it's another VTuber? I mean, he's a viewer. He just happens to also be a VTuber. It's the same. It's the exact same. I'm laughing too hard hearing this shit. I might be a terrible person. That text message. Yes, because he then, after sending all of this, sends, like, screenshots screenshots of him claiming that I've manipulated him, didn't take his feelings seriously, used those feelings of mutual friends against him and more, where he says, oh, I'm so damn tired. He gets into the edgy arc. You gotta imagine him in all black with the fucking running makeup and everything like that. And he says, I'm so tired. So damn tired of all of this. I'm done apologizing. I have apologized and begged for forgiveness over and over and over again. I'm sorry. I can't keep doing it. It's gonna... I'm sorry. Let me... Your mom is so cool. I'm glad I can find more black VTubers. Oh my gosh. Also fucked up and ran away from blame this time. This dude, right? Is this nigga serious? Oh my gosh. But thank you so much. Oh, man. Hey, dude, I don't have a crush on you. Can you please stop making me uncomfortable? You are ruining my life. I'm seeking enlightenment, and you women are misaligning my chakras and killing my vibe. Please just sleep with me as this is your job, or I will cry. Yes, that's exactly what happened here. That is exactly what happened here. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to keep it up. He says, where is he at? I've accepted my faults and mistakes regarding my jealousy, regarding my poor communication, and my overthinking. I've accepted it all and have never denied it. And now I'm working on myself to heal and get better about my own problems. But I refuse to take all the blame for this. Your overthinking, your poor communication, and your mistreatment of my trust and feelings fed into all of this. This is both of our faults. Oh my God. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, man. Let me reach out. What does this model look like? It looks edgy. I'll be honest. It looks like how I'm reading this. And I'm not gonna lie, he kind of sounds like how I'm reading this, too. Of course he's tired. Do you see how she typed to him? It might look like she typed, I need space, but the way she typed it was oh so special. She's secretly so moist. Ew! Holy persona, Batman, he's on crack! $50 says he starts doing manosphere self-improvement streams and starts blaming DEI and women for his problems. Oh my God. Is he an edgy guy or edgy furry guy? I think he's just edgy. I think he's just an edgy anime. Reading those messages, it's like those furry wolf edits. I can't control myself in the background. All right, hold on. Let me flip the coin. It's tails. Ooh, a lot of people voted in the heads. Yikes. There we go. Tails. 18,931 channel points. Oh, fuck. You can't cut yourself on his anime. No, for real. Def on that action. Put me down for 50 as well. Got the fabric of reality with it. Okay, hold on. I have to hydrate. Reading it in this stupid ass voice is so much, but it's so funny. He's Def the kind of guy to be like, if I'm smiling, oh, he's what a drag looking. He said, you won't like it when I get angry. I see red. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna read. He says, yes, I got jealous, but you fed into that. I confessed my genuine feelings for you, and you treated them like a joke/afterthought. Whether it was your stupid plus points or minus points, or you threatening to contact somebody when I couldn't do something right away, or acted different from what you wanted from me. This is manipulation. Manipulation of another's insecurities and feelings. I was 100% open and honest to you with my romantic feelings for you, and you didn't take it seriously. I opened up about my fears of getting hurt from this and how it hurt when you made light of my feelings for you in private and in groups, yet you didn't take it seriously. All that along with my own... all that, along with my own lack of control over my emotions, fed into my jealousy. So don't act like this is just my fault. Oh my fucking god. He literally said it is lack of... I can't do this. Oh my god. He's already there, but if you go 3 scrolls down, I'm gonna find so much like... No! Oh my god. Nah, Shikamaru gets pussy. Did bro have a Naruto persona that he shipped himself with every girl and have every ability in the anime White Wolf persona with the red streaks happen? Oh, he's one of those, my feelings need to be reciprocated because I portrayed them honestly. Ew, yup. You won't like this daddy alpha wolf true me kitten. Oh my god. Oh fuck. We're just memeing on this guy, but like honestly he deserves it. This is so fucking stupid. Oh, what happens is just confessing, getting rejected, telling them give it a week and go back and being I don't know, dog. I don't know. Oh my god, I can't read all of these. This is just him complaining about how he was manipulated. And then this is Erebus messaging a different mutual friend, claiming that they were like manipulated. And I think this was in the first document, so I don't have to go over this. And then Coco says, all of this happened months before Erebus released his document where he claimed that I abused and manipulated him while completely ignoring his feelings and used cropped screenshots in order to make me look as terrible as possible, which they fucking failed because it was out of context, out of order screenshots. I don't feel like it was effective at all. Okay. Lost Art, honestly, we're older stock. I'm here. Kay! Hi, Kay! All this dude did was push boundaries and cry when he got called out. Cry me a river, emo bitch. No, for real! Bitchless! He hasn't showered since Trump's first election. Oh, man. This is worse than your girl sending your text to the group chat. Did you say something about how I wasn't in the right headspace because of insert random mental condition as a stupid-ass apology? Probably. To be honest. Probably. I will get my revenge. Fellow chatters, this is an incel. Do not copy this behavior, please. Oh my gosh. Rose first heartbreak can't even get over it. It's online, which makes it even sadder. You really need to be okay with being single like that, for real. How much do you have to? No, we're at the end of this document. There's like 2 lines left, but I just wanted to catch up on chat. Not Linkin Park. Okay. She says, with everything said, I genuinely apologize to everyone who's been hurt by anything I've said or done. I will be graduating. I will not be rebranding or creating a new account under any IP. I will not be coming back to content creation in any capacity. Which I personally feel like wasn't necessary. This is where I don't personally agree with Coco's actions here. But this is also coming from somebody who was not in her shoes and in this position. But this controversy very genuinely felt like it was easy to move past. Because nothing bad came out of it from her. Mrs. Mummy already had Coco with the C. Here, I'll go back to her page. Mrs. Mummy already didn't like her. There was already that animosity there because they were competing for the same demographic. Most people that I've seen talking about this talked about how they didn't like her back whenever she was, back when she was Aria the Siren, because that's what she rebranded from, or Aria the Mermaid. So people that didn't like her already didn't like her. I don't think this really moved anybody into not liking her. If anything, they let them. This, might have had people who didn't like Arya, but liked Coco, put them on the not liking because they realized they were the same person. I think that's about it. But out of the actual allegations that were at hand here, not talking about anything she's done in the past, because nothing about her past, nothing that, has come from her past, because people bring up all the time that, oh, apparently she did XYZ. Nobody said what she's done exactly, so I'm not talking about it. So nothing that she's done from the past, it feels the exact same about this shit that Erebus just said. It sounds like a lot of somebody hyping up whatever she did, but nobody giving actual evidence or anything, any kind of context to prove that she did these things. So, from what I can tell from this, she should have been able to ignore this, take the 3-week break, take a month break, come back, start posting, start streaming, get back to it. Maybe on stream talk about hey, I don't want to talk about the drama that happened. We've moved past it. We've mended whatever things there, this, that, or the other, and just keep it pushing. So the graduation, to me, seems very over the top. Hold on. I think she's fair in this because I wouldn't want to continue working in a space where someone could just get a bigger creator to make shit up about me, TBH. I get that. I also just because even in this situation, Mummy got burned by Erebus backtracking on his statement. I think what this could have been was a lesson to her as to when to cut somebody off after setting a boundary and how close to be with your clientele, basically, because that's the farming pair or social relationships with specifically the men in your community. That's your clientele. I feel like she was too close to somebody that was her clientele. I feel like that was a skill issue on her part. She should have never been this close and that friendly with Erebus for him being an incel simp. Personally. And that's me looking, I can say what the fuck ever I want because I'm on the outside. Oh, Blaze! Oh my god, twin! Twin! Wait, I have to change forms. Hello, welcome in, Raiders! Blaze, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know who I am, I'm AJB, 2form VTuber. And that's my twin. Hi, Blaze. How was your stream? What were you up to? What are you doing? Oh, you're Hades 2. I had somebody come in and they were like, hi, Blaze. I just came from JB's Hades 2 stream. You know what crazy shit Blaze was saying while playing Hades 2? What was she saying? What was she saying? I like your raid intro. Thank you. It was a lot of work to set up. Nothing? No, tell me. What was she saying? What was she saying? I want to know. I want to know. Blaze, isn't that the first Twitter said took you? What are you saying? Took your style you're both black. Listen, I did make a side-by-side comparison of all of the thing. We're both black. We have blue hair, bobes. We're basically the same. She would be a nasty. You would be a nasty. Oh, okay. Well, welcome in, everybody. You don't know who I am. Yay, JB, 2form VTuber. We're going through drama right now. I do cover Google Docs over here because the VTuber community has no shortage of them, and I'm a nosy bitch and want to know what's going on. So I talk about it in my chat. But Blaze, thank you so much for the raid. If you have to raid and run, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Stream's very tiring. But welcome in, everybody. I'm innocent. I don't believe that. I see I see what you be talking about. I see that one boy from Genshin Impact. I be seeing what you posted. You and Raihan? You ain't innocent. I know what you. Now see, I know what's going on there. I was curious who we were talking about earlier. Oh yeah, Coco the Dodo. I just went over her document where, I mean, my summary of it. Ryan don't need to know about that. That's crazy. No running down, Blaze. Aw, damn. VTubers never on shortage. Supply through the roof. Demand through the roof. So they sell them like hotcakes free of charge. Facts. Facts. Oh, Gamma, I'll be honest, I just don't fucking care. I don't care for any of the Hoyoverse games, so does not matter to me. Alright, well, now that we've just gone over Coco's document of addressing everything, going over all the shenanigans, to which she ends by graduating. Now, unfortunately, I do have to let y'all know, Erebus did put out a document too. He put out 2 documents, in fact. He put out a document about what happened between him and Coco, and then he put out a second document saying, addressing Mrs. Mummy / Faye the Fiend. What's happening? Basically, TLDR, Incel Simp fell head over heels for a VTuber who did not reciprocate the feelings. He got upset, put out a document against her saying that she was abusive and manipulating him. His document had no proof. A bigger VTuber than the both of them, because Coco's like mid-size, he's tiny. And then a bigger VTuber co-signed his document, so like got it the visibility basically. Then he backtracked on his document because he got his crush's attention again. They made up. I thought that was the end of it. It was not. Coco came out with her statement yesterday, basically addressing everything and saying that, like, yeah, this dude had feelings for me. I put boundaries multiple times. He kept crossing them, and then he put this doc out on me. So I'm fucking graduating, and that's where we're at. That's about that. That's the recap. That's the spark notes. The spark notes of it all. Mr. President, a second Google Doc has hit the drama. Crossy. Oh my gosh. Crying Jay, he's already writing essays and DMs. I'm scared. I know. I'm very nervous to go into his documents. Oh, Misu, hi! Nice TLDR. Thank you. So many Google Docs, but no Goon Doc. God fucking damn it, Bunny. What? Ooh, when I grab you. Imagine falling in love with talking boobs on screen. Just go beat off. That's so funny. What does graduating mean in the VTuber context? Basically that they will no longer be a VTuber. They won't be making content. They won't be doing anything. They're quitting. It's just called a graduation. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Should I like to listen to the controversy and talk about how Blaze was simply hard? Leslie, the fact that the Blaze spooky season costume doesn't help with the Yay J Blaze say Yay J. It really doesn't. I gotta help. No worries. Thank you for stopping by. Another doggy has hit the Twitter. The Goon Docs, maybe my favorite spin-off of the Boon. Oh my god. Where are the Yahoo Docs? I want to see the Bing Docs. I don't know. We're both vampire dragon bats, or vampire bats and dragons this October. Not putting those 2 words together. Y'all aren't catching me that easy. I'm more scared this is going to be a 300-page doc. So his document is 13 pages. I think, yeah, it's a lot of screenshots too. It's a lot of him yapping. I'm not going to lie. We'll go through it. I have to know what this nigga's yapping about. I really do. VTuber motherfuckers that graduated out of nowhere and didn't tell anyone, just poof, gone. Yeah, that's true. Thank you for dragging me into this raid, Blaze. Thank you for having me. Have a good one. Yes, have a good night. Nova! Who got nuked from orbit this time and how bad was the collateral? A partner of VTuber graduated, so however bad you think that is. Finru? Finru Lucifer. Wait, Finn. We're going with Finn. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. The brain just couldn't put it together. I couldn't do it. I'm probably gonna end up chatting in one of y'all's chats, thinking I'm The other and the confused. Y'all both for real. Oh my god. Close enough. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Is Finn fine? Do you prefer like a different shortening or lengthening of the name? Please TLDR at the end because it's a one-liner. D-Man, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Dyslexic streamer strips. Stop. Listen, it's hard to read sometime. Please don't be someone I know. Do you know Coco the Dodo? Because that's who graduated. I'll pull up her page and everything. This one right here. If you knew her, she gone now. Making a Google Doc on Yay J-Bang stating that she would eat all of the crackers in the pantry by dipping them in pickle. Why? What? Huh? Wait, is it? Yeah. This is. Yeah, the person with. Yeah. Yeah. Reading is hard when it's your job. For that one clip? What one clip? I don't know if it was one clip that got her where she is. She was, I'll be honest, she was very good at engagement bait posting. So I don't know if it was a singular clip that got her. They had a glamorous model and laughing? I don't know. Oh yeah, Mummy is involved in this too. Yes, Mrs. Mummy is also involved in this. Yeah, we've got a lot. The rightmost on our banner. I think whatever you're thinking of is probably right. Which one? This is Mrs. Mummy. Mrs. Mummy involved in this is she was basically like, I'll be honest. Okay, my thoughts on it. Mrs. Mummy only co-signed Erebus's document because it was the potential to take out a competitor in her field. That's how I feel about it. That's how I genuinely feel about it. I know Mummy says that, like, oh, she cares about her friends and, like, Erebus was a good friend of hers or whatever. I feel like she took this as an opportunity because, again, there was competition between Mummy and Coco. They targeted the same demographic of farming a parasocial relationship with men of their, like, of the VTubing space. So they did not get along. Like, Coco talked shit about Mummy, Mummy talked shit about Coco. I think Mummy had elevated what Erebus had to say because Erebus is a tiny streamer. He has 142 followers, which, not to shit on anybody for their following count, but in the scheme of Coco, who had like over 24,000 when this came out, and Mummy, who had 67,000, Erebus is a tiny streamer in this. But he had shit on competition, and I feel like, I don't know this is true, obviously, I'm just talking about my opinions on this. I feel like Mummy hopped on the opportunity to get rid of competition Coco, which, I mean, in the end worked, which again, we're going to get into that because I was in Mummy's stream yesterday and oh, there were words said, but we gotta keep it in order right now into Erebus's document. So this nigga about to be yapping for a fat minute. So I'm gonna see if we can kind of go through this quicker because he's just an edgelord incel simp, and I genuinely don't care that much for what he has to say, but I do want to get all sides of the story. So there's that. Needed Ashley saying scandalous for this. Please do the voice. I can't do the voice for this whole thing. I genuinely can't. It hurts my throat too much to do that voice, to like keep that voice going. That's a strain on my throat. I cannot do. I honestly just don't want to do. Okay, so we get into, please, madam. Maybe at some points. Can your husband do the my husband over here bonking his shit. He's playing Mega Bonk. Let me not. What?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm playing Monster.
Oh, well, he's playing Monster Hunter now. Listen, okay, in my friend group,
Huh?
wait. In my friend group, they describe Mega Bonk, like whenever like they talk to one another about playing the game Mega Bonk, they'll be like, oh, you bonking your shit right now because, you know, the joke. So I know. I said it without thinking. That's on me. That is on me. But that's why it came out like that first, and then I had to backtrack and be bunking my shit right now for real. He was playing Mega Bonk. He's now playing Monster Hunter. So he was doing Loda, no! Oh my god, he's not goading right now. He's playing video games. That's my bad. That is on me. I will be yelling at Cinder and Battle and Segi because I said that here, and that's where I got that shit from. And Doodles. I don't know if Cody's ever said it. That friend group, I will be yelling at them for that because it's their fault that I said that. Just finish plugging my shit for real. HUD monsters, that's what I call it too. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Back on track here. Back locked in. So, Erebus' doc saying about an hour after my doc was released, I was contacted by mutuals. I was told that Coco wished to sit down and speak. Hold on, I gotta zoom in. So, they made up. He says, first, let me say that this is not Coco or me trying to stir up drama for the sake of clout/numbers. Everything that took place was real. Mrs. Mummy / Faye the Fiend has been spreading misinformation about the situation. I will be addressing her accusations as well as her part in it in another doc so as to not lose focus on the scope of this. Basically, they recap of this, yada yada. That they were talking and, went about their own ways and then tried to come back, but they didn't sit well. And he says, ensure no communication, making assumptions of each other, and multiple rumors from people led us to thinking that we were mortal enemies, which then led to my initial document. I want to reinforce that the purpose of the document was not canceling Coco, which I feel like that's a little bit of a lie. It was to get everything I experienced off of my chest, find some closure, and potentially warn others for their safety. Some people have taken this as a chance to attack and threaten Coco despite me specifically speaking out against that. Please let me reiterate that I do not condone this whatsoever. And then he goes on to say that, Coco apologized for her wrongdoings. He apologized for his. He says, as far as anything that we have done to each other, we have forgiven one another and agreed to move on. And then other allegations. He says, I believe I was fed misinformation to further ulterior motives. At the end of the day, I have no hard evidence as to whether or not these things actually happened. Oh, there's an ad break. I'm so sorry. I'll pause here. You're not even started. This doctor, yeah. I'm not usually affected by shit, but I think this guy is gonna make me actually vomit. Oh, man. Here, I'm gonna do a little snooping ahead. This could have been a DM. Yes, 100%. He talks about Mummy here. He goes into that. There's that. Yada yada. Screenshots. Point system. Hiding. Okay, this isn't too bad. It's very much just a recap of everything else we've been going on, but take these Twitch penny, thank you. Purposely screenshot to make it look worse. Oh, of course. What's this? What's new age doc bro? Huh? Nothing ever worked. Yeah, but there's a bunch of down. OMG, he's so noble. Anyone else want to sleep with him now? Knowing he's so noble and handsome and smart. Blech, disgusting. 2025 is the year of the Google Doc. Bro, I feel like Google, specifically Google Docs, should just sponsor VTubing as a whole, because they're getting so much. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Something unrelated to this, but I must alert Tuna about this. Oh, I can close out of all of these since this shit did not want to work on my... Okay. I can leave that open on the side for now. Can I listen to this? Hold on. You see, Taigi took the Omegaverse quiz. Also, hi. Hope you have. Okay, there we go. I had to... How to do that. How to the Omegaverse quiz. Fuck, wait, stop. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Taigi took the Omegaverse test, and I needed to know if Tuna saw the results or not. Oh, Tuna quote tweet. Okay, they did. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, welcome back from the ads. Welcome back from the ads. I also took this quiz. I'm not letting y'all know what my results are. Back to locking in. Welcome back, everybody. Why communicate and be an adult and fix shit? You know, no. How much would you pay for the OG formula of Coca-Cola? The one with Coke in it? I'm not interested in that. Regarding his bit about not trying to cancel her, making that public is literally attempting to cancel her. Canceling is by definition pushing social consequences on someone for their perceived actions. In the original doc, despite no hard evidence being... No, literally, yeah, that's why I was like, he absolutely did try to cancel her. That's a fucking lie. Let me go into Tuna's chat to see what he wrote. Yes, this was a ploy to get everybody over. Spill the results? Absolutely not. I tried to take Benadryl and accidentally took more than recommended. I'm not conversing with the hat. Ollie, go to bed. You just gotta go sleep now. If you took Benadryl, just go to bed. Don't stay awake. Go sleep. Go to sleep. Don't fight that. You gotta just let it take you. But don't talk to the hat man. Oh my god. Welcome back from the ads. Let me get back to this. We got shit to go over. And though, don't try to negotiate with no. So this doc is just his knee-jerk reaction to save face after Coco dumped the context to his. Yes. I'm trying, Jay. Go bed, Ollie. Keep the eyes closed. Don't talk to the hat man. Don't try to negotiate with him. He cheats. Okay, back into this. So they forgave one another. He says that like all the information regarding those other people only came from Mrs. Mummy and not the actual people involved. I've addressed that in the other document. So he's got another document that we will look at addressing Mrs. Mummy / Faye the Fiend, which, spoiler alert here, a lot of people, including myself, because I didn't know who Faye the Fiend was, but Mrs. Mummy had a second account, like a second VTuber account named Faye the Fiend, and he outed that as being her, with this post, and so Mummy had to, like, address it and basically say that, like, oh, we'll get into that later, but this wasn't public knowledge, so he did kind of out that Mummy had this second account, but anyways, we talk more. He's like, he says, I apologize for not trying to settle things earlier. And then he goes into like the different points. He says, first, the mean girl attitude / death threats. Coco did indeed say those things that were linked in the original document, but there's context missing. Coco never spoke that way directly to anyone, and she only ever said things like that in response to people who harassed her, threatened her, or sent her inappropriate or exposing pictures of themselves. I admit that those screenshots I included were misleading as they did not show who Coco was saying those things about or why. The screenshot shown was her venting about antagonistic individuals who had been harassing her. So he admits that it was like, I feel like anybody who could pass the fucking standardized testing could tell that these screenshots were put in here to be misleading. They lacked the required context to really give them any validity as to what was being said in them. So he continues on by saying that like Coco never suggested that she wanted any harm to come to pass to like anybody, and that she's always been cordial with meeting people. I love someone that exposes himself. Yeah, easy work for me. And then he goes into her like mean girl clout chasing comments, and he says it's just her sarcastic nature and lighthearted responses to engagement bait / clout chasing posts she and I have experienced on Twitter, which again, I'll give it to her. Coco was a masterclass engagement baiter. Like she got that shit down. She knew what to post, when to post. She lapping that shit up. That's how she got all the followers she got. I mean, from other posts too, but like engagement baiting stuff was definitely like one of her fortes. They go through some back and forth. Coco's talking about, there we go. Coco talks about some like dealing with parasocial and dangerous individuals. Oh, let me pin this. And then She says, I'm sorry, I'm clout farming, which someone say she's a master at it. God fucking damn it, Bonnie. I was like, I knew where the joke was, like, what it was. It did take me a second to get to it. But I knew what you were getting at there. Well played. Okay, then he does talk about the point system. He says, Coco profusely apologized for saying such things to me during our time as friends. She was aware of my feelings for her, but was unsure how to respond. She didn't want to risk losing me if she didn't return the same romantic feelings, so she never fully addressed them. Then me wanting an answer because things escalated to the point that it did, which, yeah, we saw that in her stuff. Rox, hello! Welcome in, how's it going? Coco explained her point system was never meant to actually quantify her affection or lack of affection. It was a playful tease, which, again, was so obvious. Patrick Mahomes threw a pick 6. I'm so awake right now. Ollie, I don't know if you should be awake right now. I think you should be asleep. So, yeah, they also talk about how Coco's naturally flirty and a little jealous sometimes, blah, blah, blah. And then the exiling me / cutting me off, that goes back into, like, the rumors that were spread and them getting into it with one another. Collie, do you hear that pillow? It's calling you. I just queued in. I'm being fed tea. Absolutely. Welcome in, Bounce. How's it going? We're going over the second of 3 documents we have to go over today. And so he gets into lastly hiding her husband. In truth, Coco's rather protective of her husband. Apparently, he has been subject to harassment online in times prior to Coco's VTubing. So to combat it, Coco just doesn't talk about her husband in her main settings. She mentioned him to myself and other close friends in private discords. And then she's brought him up to people she's close to or people she was romantically involved with. She's not cheating. She is poly and her husband knows. She did admit that mentioning her husband would impact her branding as a VTuber. Is more of the flirty girlfriend experience VTuber, which, I mean, again, very obvious there. But the main reason was to protect him from receiving any backlash. And then he says he was getting into his own head with harsh speculations and seeing situations happen too often in the VTubing sphere, and he let his emotions take over his logic and suspect Coco was doing all of this for personal gain. And says that like, about sums it up. And then he gives apologies. He says, don't harass Coco, Mummy, or anybody else. And then he says he's going to return to streaming, but he decided to stay away for a little longer. Keep it up, personally. But yeah, that about gives us the, whatchamacallit, the first document from Erebus, which was like, just, it's a lot of the same shit that was in hers, but it's him just trying to cover his ass for, like, everything that happened. Wait, what's up? You just reminded me of the Cubs games. Oh my god. 3? Yeah, there's 3 docs. Accept the sand. It's better if you don't fight it. Stand aside. Old man, it's time for the Browns to get another. Just as you said. Oh my god. This motherfucker knew about the husband is still trying to score. Yeah. I have a feeling one day someone will make a document of me. I genuinely will not know the person. It's like a canon event at this point. I was talking about it earlier. People have been saying that, like, they can't wait for a document to come out against me. They can't wait for my career to end. Yeah, she talks about her husband in the first, like, minute of a private convo. Yeah, and, like, she had posted about her husband before. Like, I had seen her post about, like, because I remember whenever she posted, like, her, like, engagement or wedding ring or whatever, she doesn't post about him often, but she has been public about her having a husband. So I didn't put any, like, any credit behind, like, him saying, oh, she's hiding her husband. Like, she's made it public. You're gonna let a goalie keep you from scoring? Bonnie! Somebody get a spray bottle. Spray this motherfucker. Stop it. But that covers, oh, damn nigga didn't know internet coochie was in such a drought. You gotta latch onto it like a tick. Like, damn. Scribbled got auto banned, so I let y'all know what he said. So yeah, that is Erebus's document of what happened between Coco and him. Now, getting to the second document that Erebus put out, which is addressing Mrs. Mummy / Faye the Fiend allegations. Now, this is the one that brought Mummy back into the picture. Obviously, it's talking about her. And he says that he's aware that Mummy put out, like, a doc claiming everything was fake / artificial drama. He says, first off, I will say that Mummy and Coco have had a history with each other. This originates from Mummy supposedly supporting people who have harassed / hurt Coco in the past. Whether or not people that Mummy support have actually done their suspected actions is irrelevant in the context. Just that Mummy was made aware of the situation either by Coco previously or by other parties she supposedly took the side of. I bring this up to state that while there's always been animosity between the two, neither had attempted to cancel the other or attack the other. And he says, I believe that is the reason why Mummy decided to write her document on me and create this narrative that I have used her and fake the situation with Coco, while miscommunications, rumors, and hearsay is what led to it escalating to me posting a document. The emotions and suffering that both Coco and I experience are real. Mummy's not the only person who I told the situation that took place of. Others were made aware, blah, blah, blah. And then he says, note, I would provide screenshots of the conversation between Mummy and I, but she has deleted every message she sent to me in order to protect herself from any backlash. Important to note that even before blocking me, anytime she would talk badly about Coco or those associated with Coco, she would immediately delete her messages in order to hide her responses. This is something that she has done not just with Coco, but with any creator she talks about that she does not like. This is already shows you cannot take her stories at face value as she is hiding her actual responses. Which is interesting. I do believe that it is strange when somebody just goes through and deletes all the messages. I think it's crazy that you don't want any type of paper trail, maybe because you're guilty of something. Personally, that's my thoughts on it. If I cut ties with somebody, first of all, I talk too damn much. There's no way I'm going through and deleting every fucking message. That's gonna be too many fucking messages. But I probably wouldn't do that. I can't imagine a situation where I'd go through and delete messages like that. So it's a little suspicious. It is a little suspicious. I'm like, this is something that I felt even before like all of this drama happened. Is like deleting messages is interesting. Is always an interesting suspicious choice. Pretty sure it's because Mrs. Mummy been dragged so many times, so probably why she does that now. But yeah, it's so weird. I mean, she's like, and like he said, like, anytime she shit talks somebody, she deleted the message. Like, stand on business. Maybe? Which, again, we're going to get into that whenever I talk about Mummy Stream. I'll just close the thread and be done with it, personally. Also, hi, Game Soda, how's it going? Though you're watching from home. Then we got water to drink. What? What are we? Okay. So then he continues on by saying, like, Mummy began sharing stories of other people who had been, like, supposedly wronged by Coco. One that she used as her Twitter boyfriend, another former partner, and a third content creator. And, like, went into that with Erebus. If she didn't talk shit and be shady, she wouldn't get dragged. Cough, cough. Who said that? I'll say it. Maybe if she didn't talk shit and be shady, she wouldn't get dragged. You're absolutely right. Maybe if she didn't do that shit, she wouldn't have to go delete those messages. You're absolutely right. Again, I ain't deleting messages with anybody. I stand on business. My messages come out, I'll be like, yeah, I fucking said that. I never really liked her. Always saw her interact with negative stuff on the bird feed when I first saw her, seeing her becoming a VTuber. Yeah. If you need to delete what you said, maybe you should just not have said it. Or be proud of it. Don't know, it sounded like a lot. Sounded a lot like you though, Luna. You got a twin somewhere? What? Nah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, Luna don't be engaging in shit like that. Too soon for me to delete everything to be squeaky clean. Like, you want to try to cancel me on some shit I did 3 years ago? Whatever the fuck. Suck my left nut and choke on the right. No, for real. Oh my god. I'm sorry. This is so unrelated, but I have to tell y'all about this because I've told my friends about it. I had a dream that somebody put out a Google Doc against me, but one of the, like, main points of the document that was put out against me was that 10 years ago, literally 2015, I had apparently done a, like, raffle for a guinea pig, but I didn't, like, follow through on the raffle. And that was, like, one of the first points in that Google Doc. I don't remember what else was in it, but I remember that being in it, and I was like, God, fuck. So I guess if I get canceled, oh, Rita! thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know who I am, I'm YJ Bay, 2-form VTuber, talking about some drama right now. I was also talking about my dream where I got canceled for not giving away a guinea pig. It's real. No community notes. You're just in time for the guinea pig raffle. What are you doing, Jay? Follow up on the guinea pig. No, I didn't know that. I cannot understand going back to someone's childhood to look for evidence in some drama. Desperation. Desperation is really what it is. But Rita, how was your stream? What were you up to? Vampire therapist. Oh, I've never heard of that. How was that? Hi, I'm the person you scammed. Where's my Wonder Pet? I remember that. I was there and I didn't get my guinea pig. I remember that raffle, Jay. I've come for what is owed. Why are y'all lying? I haven't even been like, I've been VTubing for what? 3 years now? I never did a guinea pig raffle. It never happened. Oh my god. Okay, anyways. Scammed a scammed a viewer out of a guinea pig. 2015 was 3 years ago. Stop. Girl, thank you for the Queen's Care package. The gaslighting vampire only to watch Jay get gaslight. No, for real! You need a t-shirt with a guinea pig on it? Where my boy Reginald III? I lent him to you in good faith. We know about your other account. We all know your Hey Jay Day. Stop hiding. Guys, if you've been scammed out of a guinea pig, please do me. Please DM me. I'm planning on releasing a document. It was a sweet summer day in July 2015. My salty brown skin was harshly beaten in the wind the day I was so viciously betrayed by what I trusted so much. Shut up! Y'all are so dumb. Oh my god. Anyways, back into the document though. He said, despite not adding anything, Mummy insisted at least adding the document with the information she provided on their experiences. I was a bit hesitant to actually believe her claims, as I'm aware Mummy's bias towards Coco, and the experience with Coco do not line up when she compared the statements with the individuals involved. Talking about that, what are these messages between, I don't know if this is from Mummy or if this is from Erebus. And he says, like, whoever this is saying cut the crap, it's about blank. She's doing pretty awful stuff and I'm doing the dumb VTuber thing. Yeah, this is from Erebus, writing a doc. I understand if you don't want to say anything, but she's been hurting a lot of people, so if you have any experiences. And then this person responds, who is a former partner of Coco's, by saying, we were loosely involved last year, but nothing too serious happened. I don't think I have anything to be able to contribute. Sorry about that. Wish I could help. And so somebody else, another person, they say, all good stuff. I'm not sure if any of it is accurate, but we used to be friends, had a falling out over dumb shit. I try to avoid any situation where she's involved. What kind of shit she's doing that you felt the need to do this, if you don't mind me asking. And that was from her past Twitter boyfriend. Oh, look. Random combo crop that we can't verify who it is. Well, these ones at least have, like, the full context. But, like, they're specifically not giving anything. I have video evidence. Oh, my God. So he continues by saying she was far too eager to have me create a doc and publish it with the information she provided on the individuals, talking about Miss Mummy. He says, in truth, it is most likely that I've been fed a bunch of false accusations about others from Mrs. Mummy regarding Coco. Oh, excuse me. It is highly probable that Mummy had lied about other people's experiences. I do not truly know what took place between those individuals and Coco, but it would appear that Mummy tried to make it sound as bad as possible. And then, he says, moving away from Mummy's involvement and her true motive, I now wish to address her claim that all of this was fake. Oh, this is more complicated than I saw yesterday. I'm gonna recap it at the end. Don't worry. Her quick dismissal of Omen for even talking with Coco, as well as her putting out an egregious lie to attack me after I talked things out with Coco, suggesting suggests to me that her true intentions were to damage Coco's reputation and mine. In order to debunk Mummy's narrative that this was staged for social gain, I've shared my experience with other people that provided unconditional support and had no previous history with Coco, in order to showcase the real impact this had on me. Oh, okay, so he's just showing that, like, he talked to other people, and this wasn't, like, made-up clout chasing, whatever. A fucking therapist spill? Question mark? He included that as well. Kind of crazy. Medical summary following examination regarding depression and anxiety because of the event. So this is him just proving that, like, he was seriously impacted by this. He says, he finishes us off by saying, escalating the situation by releasing her document about me makes me think that she never really cared for my safety or health, and that she is using other people's pain to hurt people that she doesn't like so she can capitalize on the fallout. She has spread seriously harmful stories to try and destroy mine and others' reputations just because I wouldn't follow through on what she wanted. For 3 years, I was her friend and trusted her with everything, but I did not think she would go this far just to get what she wants. People don't deserve her bad-mouthing them behind their back when they associate with someone she doesn't like. To the 2 other people who had their identities and history with Coco revealed by her, I apologize for spreading false narratives when I didn't have the facts straight and causing any kind of emotional damage. And then finally, I'd like to apologize for allowing myself to be pressured into including information from her that she was not permitted to share and or was falsified in order to make things look worse than they actually were. I let my emotions and trust in her get the better of me. Once again, I don't condone any harassment towards Mrs. Mummy / Faye the Fiend at all. There we go. They're about the health documents. God damn. I have therapy bills too. Doesn't mean they're about me getting rejected by my Oshi. Okay, so that covers the document Coco put out, the 2 documents that Erebus put out. Now that succubus took me for a ride and she took the coochie away. Now we get into Mummy's response, because she does respond to this with some screenshots and whatnot. And then we get a full recap, the Yay J Bay, Cliff Notes, and thoughts on everything. I missed a lot, but hope everyone's doing well. Hi, Nobles! I hope you're doing well. We're at the end of the drama. I'm about to get through. I have like 2 more things I gotta read through. And then I get to recap it all. Oh, excuse me. Let me drink some water. Now we get the full public X profile. So, Mummy says that so this is after Erebus put out his document responding to Mummy's document on what's going on. New champion enters the ring. Why is there any docs about people doing actual crazy shit, like a famous tuber artist and rigger having a giant secret wiener toggle on every model they make? I don't know. End of the drama. Jay, you should know by now. The drama never ends. Yeah, okay. You got me there. So, Mommy says, I would address the allegations of the Google Doc that dropped on me, except that they are coming from someone who outright admitted to cropping out selective messages out of context to do maximum damage to somebody else. So, if you want to believe him, when he is already an admitted liar and did what he did to try and hurt her and her reputation in the same breath, lying to me to believe those screenshots / lies, then honestly, you can believe what you want. For my part in all of this, all I can say is that I shouldn't have believed him at face value, or his careful cropping or his carefully cropped screenshots for me to take his side in this situation. Take it as you will. Here's some screenshots that will show that some of the things he is saying about me are not true. But again, I think his behavior kind of speaks for himself. Then image 1 shows him stating that he was going to drop the Google document himself, since he is saying that I forced him to do it and had some ulterior motive behind it, when he clearly states he hates her. At the bottom of the message, he was pissed. Which that is true. He's like, he's on his edgy rant here. Hold on. I gotta take the cropping off of this so y'all can see it. There we go. Yeah, this is where he's talking about. I'll give y'all. He said, I've had enough. And dear, I want to apologize right now. She talked a lot of smack about you and tried to get me to abandon you. I should have said something. Whole Discord messages. She hasn't erased a thing. I know she did stuff to blank. And apparently a friend of mine and 2 other people she chased out of VTubing. That's their business. I'm purposefully leaving the names out of it. If they want to come forward with anything, that'll be their decision. Exactly. I hate her. I actually think I despise her. Like I've never been this angry before. So that's him just yapping about he's about to put out the doc. Yeah, he says right here, I'm writing a document and I'm going live tomorrow. And then what was it? Second, hold on, I gotta move this back over. Wait, what is this? On VTuber drama where they have like a whole doctorate degree in some wacky shit, but VTube like a mentally ill corn chip. I'm bored with this. Why don't you love me? Where's my hug at? Google Docs are so rampant and plentiful. The actual extreme ones get buried, and most of the common ones are Google Doc equal profit. Yeah. There was a long ad. Do these bitches even stream? Oh my day. Yes. Mummy was streaming yesterday. I think she tweeted this out after her stream. But I do want to talk about her stream. I'm probably not going to open up the other images, but I will just say what they are. So image 2 is my shock at him telling me that she said she hated me. Clearly first time we were having a real conversation about her feelings towards me, and I outright posted my reply to it. This was the day he dropped the Google Doc, and I was surprised to find out that I was the person he was talking about in the Google Doc. And then image 3, the only time he messaged me after I blocked him, he was able to message me on Steam. The message came off very condescending, and after being hurt by him, I didn't want to have a conversation with him because I was triggered by false accusations of abuse, as I mentioned in my original document. Even now, in his new document, he is taking back the abuse allegation, even though afterwards he stated twice that they had happened. And then she says, I'd also like to address the deleting the entire message histories. I coped to doing this in my original document for a number of reasons. God damn, she tweets so fucking much. She says, the moment that Airbus deleted his document when he got into the phone call with Coco, I questioned him in his responses that he didn't want a second document coming out, said that it would risk ruining everyone's career. This made me question his integrity on what he told me. And yada yada yada. 2, when he announced he was making a Google Doc, he stated that he had all of her logs / message history, which made me see that he was not above using someone's words against him. He openly admitted that when I am done with someone, I always erase. Oh, she says, I openly admitted that when I'm done with someone, I always erase our history. I clean slate things because in the past, I had a joke used against me as leverage to cause an ex-confidant to use it out of context to send someone to make them angry with me. And like, I mean, it's the same shit that happened to Coco was a joke that was used out of context. And then I was perfect. She says she was perfectly all right with ending the friendship where it was. As for me hating her before this, I don't hate anyone. I don't use the word hate, even on my worst enemies. They had animosity. I don't know why she's acting like it. Acting like they didn't have it. Then she says, I simply told him what I knew of her past and how I thought she didn't like me and that I had seen her behaving toxic towards ex-romantic partners that she had publicized on Twitter for the world to see when she was Aria. And the only reason I even mentioned it was because he came to me with the disturbing accusations against her. So I explained that I had seen her treat people that way before. So that's... Oh, fuck. You don't hate it. Hey, look, she didn't delete... Or she couldn't delete those messages fast enough. Well, she took the screenshots before deleting it. I wouldn't be shocked if she's streaming right now. But I will talk about... Oh, she then addressed too that since it like mentioned it, she came out to like say that like she is Faye the Fiend, and basically she made Faye to be like a more comfy, safe for work thing because she's like a pretty not safe for work like creator, or does a lot of not safe for work stuff. So that's all that was really. Distortion Keeper, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So I feel like we've gotten through everything. Now, I will talk about this because as everything was coming out yesterday, because all of this shit happened like last night, and like that post about her being Faye the Fiend came into, like she posted that this morning. I do want to address that I went into her stream last night because she was streaming whenever Airbus dropped his document. Apparently Airbus dropped his document in her chat, like he just linked it in there. And from the stream that Faye the Fiend, it's like her alt account basically. The stream that she was like talking about this, both fucking movie, it was crazy. She was talking about this, and so this is all my interpretations of the ways that she was speaking. If y'all want, you could go, I don't know if she has like VODs available. You could go watch her stream from yesterday to see what she said. But her response to everything in her stream as she was talking about it, she very callously like says like basically like, oh, sucks that Coco's graduating, but whatever, not my problem. That she starts by saying that she was never really like defending Erebus, even though whenever everything came out, she was 100% on Erebus' side and even said that and was like definitely contributing to, I mean, Erebus did say he was going to post the document. That was his decision. I can't say that she influenced him to post it, but she did encourage the posting. She definitely didn't talk him down from it. And I do believe it was because Coco is her competition. That was, she saw that as an opportunity to get rid of competition. I wholeheartedly believe that. She went from that into saying that, hold on, I have to go look at the recap that was given. Yeah, she was saying that like, oh, she supported him, but she didn't like manipulate him or anything, which, you know, to what to each their own, I guess. If you don't think that was manipulation, I do feel like I will say I feel like they kind of both manipulated each other. Thank you for the Queen's Care package. I'm sitting up straight. I do feel like they both kind of used each other. Erebus used Mrs. Mummy's platform. Mummy used Erebus's document to try to get rid of competition. There was use on both sides there. But then after that, she gets into like getting her chat, like telling her chat that like, oh, I'm so sad. I would love it if y'all bought me gifts, like, cause people started buying her gifts for this, which is fucking insane. So she was like, oh, like, you know, yeah, I'm in a bad mood and gifts make me happy. So if y'all want to buy me gifts, but I'm not manipulating you. Like, I'm too honest to be manipulative, yada, yada, yada. It was very much like her backpedaling on her support of Erebus in her stream. You can get gifts for being a pig. Sure can. I'm fucking doing it wrong. Listen, if y'all want to give gifts to the person who covers all this shit, and also my birthday's at the end of this month. There's my throne. There's my throne. I'm just saying. If y'all want to, if people can just get, oh my God, Nisha, thank you for the sub. Too honest to be manipulative is literally chapter 1 of the manipulator handbook. Yeah, that's what she said. I'm too honest to be manipulative. Happy birthday. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm clearly doing it wrong because what the fuck? Chat, we gotta help. Yeah, I'm so, wait, where's my, I'm so sad. I'm so sad, y'all. I need gifts. This is quite literally like what this bitch was doing. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so sad, and y'all know gifts just make things so much better. So if y'all want to gift me things, oh my God, stop. I don't want this to actually be working. Makuro, thank you so much for the sub. Holy shit. There's another layer to that. I saw the stream live. Yeah. Listen, because I'm definitely forgetting things. I'm a very forgetful person. That's why I really appreciate these documents, because I can just read the shit there. It wasn't just I'm too honest being manipulative. There's a mention of her being autistic, therefore blunt, therefore cannot lie. That's crazy. That's insane. Oh my God. I might have missed that. I'll be honest too. I will say one of my more toxic traits. I'm not going to admit that yet. I'm gonna admit that at a later time, not now. But do I need to? Chat. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. If y'all could buy me gifts from my throne, or give me a hype train. I'm so sad. There's just so much drama. I need gifts. I can't believe that. I can't believe that shit was actually for real. I just can't believe that. They're like, and like that shit worked. If I go, can I go to her page? I wonder does she have it like showing? I wonder if I can see how many oh my God. Oh, load I Thank you for the gift sub.
Uni 100.
Oh my God. Oh, Cole, thank you for the follow. Anubis, thank you for the bait. I got you. Oh my God. Thank y'all so much. Come on, guys. Don't you want to make me cry in a bike? Oh, the falling dead ass. Where am I mentally? No, you're so fine. Thank you. No way. I can't believe this shit. I can't. Hold on. I'm trying to see. I want to see if I can see. Yeah, she got. Hold on. Hold on. She got a dress, a pillow stand. Hold on. Let me. Can I? Well, is this the right? Oh no, that's a tuna stream. Here we go. Just to show y'all. She got this dress. She got this tablet pillow stand. Hopefully nothing crazy shows up. She got an Apple Pencil. And then I think there's some crazy stuff up there. So like, she was getting gifts. And here's more. Here's more. Oh, these are from today. She got some more shit today. It was going crazy. It was going crazy. Hello? What? Oh my gosh. You know, you want to see a bat cry happy tears? Do it. Her deleting message after makes her story look rather fake. Yeah, it was like both of them Erebus backtracked on his shit. Mummy backtracked on her shit. I'll be honest, Coco's the only one who stood on business, and then that bitch fucking graduated. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all the last thing though. Because I will be honest, I made a post yesterday. I was being a little messy. Just like a smidge messy. Like this, the tiniest bit. Hitachi 3-year-old a dog. Damn, no one said, that's crazy. In this segment of the Donkey, Jay manipulated me and promised me see whatever the fuck that crazy. Oh my god. I just joined, I'm so confused. Welcome in, Mr. Taco. We talk a lot of drama. Oh, I'll give y'all the summary of it because I literally basically tweeted it out. But let me catch up on chat first. It's where I get hung up with her conduct prior to the stream too, deleting her side of things as quickly as possible once things soared. Soured with Erebus feels like an attempt to cover herself. Yeah. I got that candle on my list and stickers. She got that throw shabby. What the hell? Oh, Mr. Taco, thank you for the follow. Coco did get the shorting of the stick and chose to leave because of a thirsty dumbass. Yeah. When the tea is getting spilled, it'll always be a little messy. Yeah, so I tweeted yesterday. I was like, so if I got this right, rebrands successfully and gains thousands of followers, hits partner in like 3 months, experiences one controversy, graduates. To which somebody responded like that. Y'all see it. This is all I wrote. Somebody took that and they're like, why take Erebus's side on this? Everything she shared showed that he only slandered her reputation from this document and what he shared. Meanwhile, she took a defense and provided lots of evidence of her setting boundaries and him breaking them numerous times. Leave Coco alone. Please tell me, where did I take Erebus's side in this? Which I asked them, please point to where I took a side. Lo and behold, they don't want to fucking respond to my message anymore. But really experiencing that fucking lack of literacy online, because it's crazy. It's crazy. Media literacy is so dead. So actual literacy, yeah. No, this is just actual literacy is just gone. Reading comprehension is low. I'm so interested now, and this is my first time hearing of it. I don't even do drama. Okay. Let me give the recap because this is basically a recap, but I'll take it from the very top, the whole start to finish for y'all. Hold on, let me catch up on chat. It's giving pancakes and waffles. Facts. This is Twitter at its peak. Jay, we learned through your countless stories, reading comprehension is not a strong suit for the majority of internet idiots, and communication skills are non-existent. Yeah. Congrats, you are now part of the drama for a comment on a documented behavior. Jay, having an opinion on the internet and being a woman? Oh, you going to jail now. Under the jail. Okay. From start to finish. And let me pull up pages so I can... It's just easy if I like flip through the different profiles, I feel, whenever I cover this. So we got Mrs. Mummy, Coco, and then let me open up Erebus's page. And I can give y'all the whole... Thank y'all for that level 2 hype train, by the way. That's fucking crazy. Alright, here we go. taking it from the top, taking it from the very top. We've got key contenders in this: Coco the Dodo, Erebus Hex, Mrs. Mummy. It started with Erebus Hex put out a document against Coco the Dodo that Mrs. Mummy basically boosted because Erebus has very low follower count compared to the two of them. Around this time, Coco's lost followers throughout this. She had I think 24.5 or something. She was well above 24K when this all started. And this all started back on September 20th is when Erebus put out that document. Erebus puts out the doc. Mrs. Mummy boosts the doc. So it gets the views because she has 67,000 followers, right? Mrs. Mummy boosts the doc. After the doc was up for about an hour, Coco got into contact with Erebus. Erebus deletes the document. Coco and Erebus make up. Mummy, upset by this and feeling like she has been used by Erebus, says she's cutting contact with Erebus because he basically just used her to boost this document and make Coco fall in love with him again. The whole document that Erebus put out, by the way, is he was an incel simp who fell for Coco. He fell for his Oshi. His Oshi didn't reciprocate. He claimed emotional abuse. I thought that was the end of it until yesterday. Coco put out a document that we went over today addressing everything, where she showed her full side of the story, because in Erebus's first document, he had out of context, out of order screenshots meant to make Coco look bad. Anybody who could pass a standardized test would be able to tell that these were out of context screenshots and you cannot take them at face value. But some people cannot pass those standardized tests and thus believe those screenshots and felt they're a certain type of way. But again, Erebus's doc was only up for about 2 hours before he deleted it. And so Coco put out her side of things, showing the full context of all of those screenshots and whatnot, and basically wrapped up by just graduating. She says, I'm done with this shit. I'm not rebranding, because she has rebranded before. She was originally Area the Siren before she became Coco the Dodo. Had a very successful rebrand to where she was able to hit partner in 3 months. And then she said, fuck it, I'm graduating from this. Erebus puts out a document, 2 documents, alongside Coco putting out a document today, basically backtracking and saying that, we both had faults, but we both made up. I wasn't trying to cancel Coco. Mummy actually coerced me and manipulated me into putting out the document. This, we should be mad at Mummy, basically. And then he puts out more information on Mummy, airs out her side account called Faye the Fiend, who was supposed to be I don't know if it was supposed to really be tied to Mummy. I think it was hidden. So he airs that out. And says that basically Mummy didn't like Coco and saw this as an opportunity to, get rid of Coco, and provided all of this extra accounts of prior people that have dealt with Coco, but she was lying about these accounts or whatever. Mummy comes out and says he's fucking lying. He literally just admitted that he lied to try to cancel Coco for the most part. Why would you believe him about the shit that he's saying about me? Yes, I did delete my tweets or my messages with him, but that's because I have to cover my own ass. And I think that's everything. I think that's everything. That sums it up. So in the end, Mummy backtracked. Erebus backtracked. Mummy backtracked on supporting Erebus and all that. Erebus backtracked on his allegations towards Coco. Coco was the only person who stood on business, and that bitch fucking graduated. And that's, I would hope and believe, the end of this. I don't think there's any more that can come out of this. Everybody said their final words. Mummy's continuing on. I think that bitch is literally, some people are saying she's streaming right now. Mummy's moved on. She talked a little shit about it on her stream yesterday, but she's keeping it pushing. Erebus said he's going to take a break from streaming, and then Coco's just graduated. She's not streaming anymore. And that about sums up everything that we've covered today. That was the Coco the Dodo saga. Any questions? Oh, so real question, when has any of these dudes ever went through the big VTuber fan, the big VTuber BF? That's what I want to know. That I'll be honest, this post did inspire me to pick one of the TikToks that I made a little while ago that was like, hey, that VTuber is not gonna fucking date you. Stop it. It's not happening. Just get over it. It is what it is. So I don't think they'll ever accept it though. They think they're an exception. Everybody thinks they're an exception. Oh, you know, not me though. I'll get to be with her. I'll get to be with the my Oshi. What I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. In conclusion, if you're gonna form parasocial relationships, which I understand, it fucking works. Sex sells. I get it. I'm not doing that. But that's the route a lot of people go. If you're gonna do it, learn how to set those boundaries. Stand 10 toes down on those boundaries. Cut people off when they cross those boundaries. Don't get too close to your clientele. It's only going to fuck you in the end. I feel like that's it. Yeah. I mean, Faye retweets everything about Mrs. Mummy, and that's it. So it's pretty obvious. Talk about back. Question for Miss Ye J-Bay. What are your comments on the Mr. Robson allegations made against you in the pending Google Doci? No comment. But they're the Lulus of Grand George. Incels at max power is so correct. I'm disappointed that the two bad people basically got away with destroying someone's career in life. It sucks. I do have a question. Where's the guinea pig? It's not real. I never did that. I never held a guinea pig giveaway. Just because you play Tome games doesn't mean that VTubers are love interests in your story. People need to stop this weird parasocial BS. Anyways, are you and your partner looking for a dog or a cat? That's insane. That's fucking insane. Can we get ASMR that's just you chewing on rocks? No, you cannot. I will get my Oshi-J. You don't understand. I'm built literally different. I have 6 toes. I don't think that's gonna work for you, but Jay, they speak to me personally. They talk to me more, so I pay. They talk to me more the more I pay. Surely I could break the barrier and get some. These niggas keep thinking that for some stupid ass reason. I can meow really loud. There is documented evidence on her and my stream of this. That's true. Can we get guinea pig ASMR? Stop! There's no... What the... Oh my god. That's y'all? That's y'all meowing? I'm surely the main character. I hear the music. I think you should cry again. Don't think chat understand. You're right. Got it. Y'all, I'm so sad. I'm just so sad. I need gifts off of my throat. Huh? I can't even fucking... It just feels gross to do. I'll be so honest. I can deal with the collar and stop. I can whimper on command. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are actually insane. I can bark and bite. Is that good enough? Oh my god. Comment user from Stalker Clear Sky. Oh hey Veka, how is it Veka? Do you go by that? What do you go by? Welcome in. Hi Corey, welcome in. How's it going? Oh really? Come on, my I can't take these. No, please don't. It's like, oh god. When the hell did the feral chatters get here? That's the trick, Kuro. They're always here, just waiting for an opportunity to go feral. The thing Batman can't beat out of me. Another good job on explaining. Thank you. I felt like I got a pretty good recap there. What we cooking today's stream? I just finished going over all of the CocoTheDodo drama. TLDR. She graduated. The dude who put out a doc against her and then retracted it is just doing what the fuck ever. Mrs. Mummy, who elevated his doc, is also just doing what the fuck ever now. And yeah, that's about it. JJ journalism is peak. I never would have thought I would be in anything remotely close to journalism. Like that, I fucking hated English. I was my worst subject, and yet fucking here I am. I'm just a nosy bitch. I'll be honest. I'm nosy. I want to know what's going on. I don't like being in drama, but I do want to like know what's happening in drama. So, you know, I'm gonna look at it, and I know y'all want to know what's going on too. So we just look at it together. And that's how I feel about these streams. Dinosaur time again? No, I'm not doing that. We're feral. We need an owner. My collar is still being shipped. It's custom made. I hope y'all find somebody. And that it ain't finna be me. Finboy J that keeps me sane and satiated. God fucking damn it. It's not happening. Have you been in an article yet? In a doc? Not yet. I have been in YouTube videos covering different dramas though. I found out. It's good to know because you can avoid the that make it. Yes. I discover new things every drama stream. Mr. Robson Docky coming in the mail. Fuck no. Better not. Absolutely not. Well then, Discord kitten, it's time to release the beat. Oh fuck. I can't with the damn Discord kitten shit. Oh. Real. That's so you. Oh my god. Y'all crack me up. Y'all crack me the fuck up. Y'all are so funny. I'll be honest. I feel like the drama was really all I had to cover today, and a bitch is hungry. So I think I think that'll just do it for today. I think this is a pretty good stopping point. Thank y'all for hanging out. Us getting through this. I will be playing Monster Hunter Wilds on Wednesday. I have not done any gearing up really to be able to beat Omega. So don't ask me. We'll see. Maybe I do some stuff tomorrow. But I don't know if I'll be beating Omega tomorrow. I will not be streaming Friday this week either. I know I told y'all. Luno, when are we playing Monster Hunter Wilds together? I'm grabbing you. Hold on. I'm grabbing you so we can play. I'm grabbing you. We got to play Wilds together. We absolutely have to. Oh boy, released that second Google Doc. Who? Airbus released like 3 docs. We went through all of them. DC Discord has biggest hack ever. Right after UK forced users to sign up with ID. Yeah, that was crazy. I missed the last 5 minutes. Can you start the stream over from the beginning? Dog. Ending stream after 2 minutes. Wow, gaming streamer by the. What do you mean? I've been live for like 3 hours. What are you talking about, dog? Just kidding. Please don't ban me. Oh my gosh. I'm free Wednesday. Okay, come to my stream on Wednesday. We'll play Wilds together. Oh, I was saying, I know I changed my schedule to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I haven't streamed for like the last 3 Fridays. I won't be streaming this Friday either. My friend is getting married this weekend, so I'm gonna be out of town that Friday. But next week, I swear those Friday streams are gonna actually start up. I promise. But for now, I will be back on Wednesday. Here is the Discord if anybody is interested. I am still planning my birthday donathon stuff. I think I'm gonna ask in the Discord people's thoughts on different rewards and stuff. So if you want to like be included in that, see what I'm cooking up, yada yada. Dub Maris, dub love, enjoy your gumbo. I'm actually having chicken Alfredo tonight, so very excited about that. I'm about to eat good. But I'm going to send y'all over to Tuna, who is playing some Nancy Drew, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. So here is the raid message if you are not subscribed. Here's a raid message if you are. Thank you everybody for stopping by, hanging out. I appreciate, love streaming, love hanging out with y'all. I'll be back Wednesday, 7 p.m. CST for some Monster Hunter Wilds. But y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you. And let's get this raid started. Bye-bye!